Edien ena artist of the year answer na be nominated then na wo year eniama ben.
Okay, so nomination. Okay, good. So, according to category definition, there's a pointer in the category definition speaks to you having a hit song, or you have an EP, or you have an album. And so, any of these things you are, in fact, say entry requirements, you fulfilled it. And I say if you have multiple nominations in skills, you fulfill that particular entry requirement. But beyond that, you share your artistry. So artistry, it goes beyond your hit songs. We are looking at audience appeal. We are looking at popularity within the year under review. It's a Mujuma wide year. So we take all the elements from your shows you've done, and I say your brand extension, your nationwide impact, and I say a crossover effect from Ghana to different parts of the world, and I say Africa, etc. And so all of these elements that speak to your artistry. And then we look at all of the elements, put it together, and then we evaluate them. Then I can say, okay, so based on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this person deserves to be in the category. They're listening, then they start being shortlisted. They're shortlisted. So there are some people who may not even appear inside the final list and who appear, but at the beginning of the shortlisting, by the time we finalize the shortlisting, this is the only number you see in terms of the time. So those are the things that we look at.
Pacho, do you have a particular show be a wase nipa ne bo e outside and also say via locally there shows be wo ho no a e bia TGMA any that so say okay so when you my a hit say we say you platform we so and we say we hear what we show the kind of numbers be wo ho sa answer na obewura ho no
there share me na enti oba for example on the list, how shows. However, there are people on the same list. They didn't have maybe their own shows, but several hit songs. Incidentally, now you weigh all the works that they get in the category, and then at the end of the day, they begin to discuss all the elements. What you have done, the weight of all of this, just all the Yamana become at the beginning, then they weigh all of these things and they decide, okay, so based on A, B, C, D, we think that Nita Way deserves to be there. Based on say, Nita Way deserves to be there. And so we the other man, Nita Bears one, then they start evaluating. So when here, and I say, which one is better? Then they begin to go into it. And then they work on it until they have the final number of something. Maybe a 6 and another 7, and then that particular number comes through.
Catch anything. Charter House, a board na decide say a freeway air corner. Artist beer niwa or was a nyoma kesiye a wanting you qualify for popular songer or mudi ni no be shemu biem. And general yani etis asem say a free neko because yet the apply no. Now the guidelines are one kasadia to ho and they apply. Because you who be that you want to say now 2 big songs from one artist, and you make it for category back.
Okay.
Some running me and Nimsa assessor and then they apply. And until you apply Asida and Makoma because these were the 2 biggest songs in Ghana in 2024. Okay. And according to Omono, they say Omulo or more Revia or Modiaba and Rayan say, Omse board decide say artist be here bako e wonyuma e so akese mienu a omo ntimi nominating na name omo ankasa wo omo metrics a omo de behwe agipie omo twen se e wa ahoden pa no omo de eno ahimama. 2 the other thing is omo say dan baby a ye say ye nominate ye no which is hip life song of the year no because Paluta yenyum no okay so we inspired by hip life content in or the year. And so according to scheme no omo madwimu no enyom na nye hip life enti o man timi amfa nsie mu
me pa cho enyom be no omo say nye hip life no
makoma asem ne yake
wa makoma nye me ya enye
aha omo say enye hip life yen so ye ne ye papa regular stone di nkomo say ono so dwene ho say ono say ono de o hip life influences wo. Then so scheme ne say omo de enyom ne nye hip life mo my high life mo and a high life no so o ma sa de nyom ye nyom kese ba ko asidan so she high life Iti esa omun sent me mfa meka ho. Iti se scheme na gia to say se enyum no so bebre na se free artist ba ko oba na se qualify for one category bia omu betu su ba ko omu atwi mu no omu dwen se emodu eno ya na ye ye di hono nso omu ka che se record of the year and song of the year no omu ampa omu di kan year review no qualify na mum omu semu no say so omu bubum ekosi 6 songs into first review no omu year na qualify for record of the year na songwriter of the year na mum omu bubum ba 6 no and yeah ntimi make it cat na nti na songwriter ni we no so ya ntimi make no na omu say efri na the only category omu bema kwan say nipa ba ko betimi enya 2 nominations here, best collaboration, best video and a best international collaboration and one exception ya ka bia anyum kase mienu ntimi make it the same category enti no sana ho asente enti enye Profane asem bia na omo di mai na se bibisa
me ba cho me pese me bisa say aseda ene makoma no e wo album ni mu ana
me ba cho ni nyina o hwe Paluta album na sa nyuma kase ni nyina wo give time some time album na apeke makoma aseda ni nyina wo that album give time some time album Paluta releasing in 2024 ni nyina e fole anda
ni nyina apeke no aseda any makoma ni nyina wo album no so
ni nyina ni kase ni se we nyina Ghana
me pese me bisa say it is sia na omo sese enwum mienu eye hater omo tumi nominate omo ahwe omo research na ba ko no meyi a then album na was date ni eye album
aha enunti and also raise questions because album and kasa your problems because yahu enkophobia almost work category definition ma half of album ni na songs and so making this year entina ma album no so ya another conversation just then here the makoma no make it cut for the summit here there and also about 2024 and so making for album of the year so if the song no and so ntiama emra bebre o ha dey say yes kusa ne say aben na wa say afei na yehu samra we nyina abra mo de guidelines bi na to ho a ye dey apply nti sense ben bi aba aben nti na wa say ya apply wie ansana yehu sa ne mo nyina nti na say former PR of Charles Betna Sika say artist bebre a unnim emra ekwan fa so apply for a nomination no na say utie wu ana say umpe adisua but some guidelines dey no mo de to ye ka kire ye say big songs every one artist why intimi nominating ya enu na juni yemu enti wontimi blame artist ni say artist ni need information because one kasa no on find information and beto ho ma yewu what would inform artist to apply for which material na say intimi hu say you won cheche mu bebre wo ha na according to omo no omo ma ye kwan say asida ne makoma no omo de board no machu so asida na emom say ye pese ye replace makoma dia ene yen kanchire omo na omo sesa makoma emfa enship ena obapa de ye ne say ade ye ne say ade we ye recognition o bragging writer o as an artist ne say board na recognizes ampa and you will impact ebe no eso no ma ho nomination say oko fight way through nomination akwese ase o for so ho ese ndi monyama award no eso che enunti sometimes na masa correction window no oh yeah ase what for so ho na ewrem because of someone's inadequacy and as went to me and who ekwan obafa so na adwuma yi enunti na ma correction window nti ye de ye jane say okay sasa na omo ka dia ye respect your decision into the maintain the maintaining and Chelsea no more adwimpi but that is their position ka che ni say Charter House a board na decide say a free Asu-B aircono obi artist bia ni wa owo enwoma kese a ho tin yinu a qualify for popular song a omudi ni mienu be shemu biem enti eno ya na ye ti sa asem na say a free na ko because ye dey yes apply no na ye the guidelines a omo ankasa dia to ho and apply because you who be that you want say na ho two big songs from one artist etimi make it for category back
okay
some man ni enim sa asesa and na ye apply enunti ye apply asida and makoma because these were the two biggest songs in Ghana in 2024 but according to omo they say omo omra bia omo dia ba enra ya ni say omo say board na decide say say artist be year bako e wo nyuma e so akese mienu a omo timi nominating na emom omo ankasa wo omo e metrics a omo de be hwe ayi die omo twin say e wo amoden pa no omo de eno ahimama. Two, the other thing is almost say then baby say ye nominate no, which is Hip Life Song of the Year no, because Paluta no, okay, so we inspired by Hip Life content no the year, and so according to scheme no, omuma dream no, enyom ne Hip Life. And to your mind to me and fancy.
Me pacho enyum be no mo say nya Hip Life no
makoma set makoma asem ne yake.
Wa mama kuma nya me ya. Enye
almost say enye Hip Life. Ye so ye ne ye papa regular stone din komo say ono so dwene ho say. Ono say ono de o say Hip Life influences wo. Then so scheme ne say omo de enyom ne nya Hip Life mo my high life mo. And a highlight
money ages. Ghana rappers here me babies. Obo best rappers for Ghana now one media mini pa we racist. Yo Charlie this be your boy YP back up aka Mother Saman aka Akoso aka Youth President. Charlie me say open entertainment news, celebrity lifestyle. Ne ade for celebrities on there. Charlie keep watching GhPage TV. Imagine the whole Ghana. Mother Saman well Akoso P.
Oto yewu treminya minya ha treminya minya go duo. What's up guys, it's your Princess Bella T and you are watching GhPage TV. Keep it locked.
You killing me, yeah. Ubu Memphis. Atajo. Yo, this is Boson Pion. Right now, you watching GhPage. Before PC.
Mentumia, Netiaso, Mentumia, Netiaso, yo, my name is Don Little. Keep watching GhPage. Yeah, GhPage. You are the best and you are the one. I love you all. Thank you.
Rush hour with Rashad. I was for him, Obibia Kwaba GhPage TV. Mijisa Domne Ashe Yentino, Obibia away. I was a check a crack. I say, Obache were Jaya and Usi no Captain Zabase. And you know, yet day. And you know, and yet day.
Oh, some can't open this. I don't crap it.
And you know, and yet day. Paluta. When you na aban enyede. I'm just going to tell you, it will be a cover. And actually, we are going to do entertainment. More money to say the biggest music festival in Ghana. Miss Hannah Mekano, your award scheme, TGMA. Ebebaso May, just the next month. Nominations, so I want to say, will be a can was a bobo did you won't come up. It's time. Ebabi di won't come up. When it comes to the music business, there are some people who are well versed, experienced. I know this is uncommon. And the president, but I'm going to introduce him. Aside say, "Oh, you music expert, was I a prophet?" Last year, Obashe Nkombitwa, Yanko video number, Neba, Wabi Hunipako, Yanko video number.
The Paluta has worked and has been working, and he took a song. Before Paluta blew, Nama studio akotie yahete. Nama tie other couple of songs. Nana Paluta name will interview. To buy no na on another project and a allegation. To buy na needing come we na said only boys in a person mo ye project. To boys are on your my ye and your mo person deba. I'm saying, akakotie project ka krebi studio. Minim dio betimi aye. But Sanyuma metie yi de. Se wo drop it na wa hiti aja anyombo. Because we are far beyond Paluta would attest to these things that I'm saying right here. Na ye interview na ye gina bonto any boys no. Ken metie wo nwom minim de betimi aye. Ba nwoma wa record e makako tie de. O drop mu bia na wa hiti a anyombo. Ochame kwame kansem we. Ochame kwame kansem we say na menenenam me kaipa na me say bakwame I see Paluta or wade bia e kama pa what do you also see about him? I say Bones. Who any? Or come on him any and I'm saying so was and pass me what. After that conversation, I say Bones. Unim say we were on Orange FM, Mikoti Orange. Me say mo invest to mo hwese abi no cha me kwa me kan o say Paluta de oye and any energy kura no. So keep it up. Now I'm in Tima and there. No year you might say the oh yeah na. Next year, but me a nomination for Artist of the Year.
Wow. Bama.
And it's glaring in our faces. 6 months into the year, what is the biggest song in Ghana now?
Yes.
Aseda.
Odina chat in Musa. And the artist is not relenting on his oars. He's working. Or toss or boha or
Germany no UK.
Asu-B.
El Supremo.
Asu-B.
International Supremo.
Asu-B.
Supremo numero 1.
Kwa kuna we.
Nyame adum Supremo me ho ye pa.
Nyame adum me baraka di sala so.
Baraka kadi.
Sala no ye dey.
Around you say a bird man ya and near them street in so
streets.
Yes, because in Tadiana knew who town in
observe.
Yes.
Yes, some music conversation.
Yes.
Obviously, you know who is going to be here to have that conversation with us. Nobody else than the president himself.
El President.
The president, Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones, Yamakwaba.
Rabacho Mejoso.
Suppose who look presidential.
Yes.
For camera not on Sonia Uno, Fatuna Sonia Uno. I saw the vice president.
Yeah. That's vice president.
Yes, it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Yes.
It's possible.
With God. It's possible.
It's possible.
With God.
With
all
God.
Things are possible.
All things are possible. Mr. Bosa Makwawa.
Mejoso Minia.
Yeah. Another year is here. I think say Afena Subium.
Sure.
TGMA. November. In May. Not NCBiana. Yeah. Of course, people are asking, people are talking. I'm on full busa before I ever call the issues at stake. Name the biggest issue right now.
Yes.
Me and you might am a debacle pie. Oh, Zizi Fianabi. Oh, Zizi Fianabi. And I know nomination back on people are asking. Mr. Bones, DNSC.
To me, I was disappointed at a point because I felt that na mentiasie. I remember when the rollout of nominees for various categories na eba bonteno na me wo kendi ho. That's very day. So we were looking forward to it because I normal rolling out na kakraba. So na business akendi. But there are some categories I may expect. Say me who makuma.
Also.
But I say aseda. Is there anything maybe the team of Paluta akama wati with respect to their decision? Say be omonfa makuma
enko
ana. No say they be but say I aseda so big. We all know. So that was a conversation till later. Me who say all the various categories in Abba, Makoma, and now not Obia wonder, then Ekoso. Then later we saw say the organizers at Charterhouse or be the errors and omission window. And then you say Paluta management, so they let it. Demanded some explanations from the board as to why Makuma almost 5 years no man consider.
Before you go on that, I listened to a lot of music enthusiasts, pundits, now they were saying, later now, I can Paluta and for the coin. The wedding was too harsh, or they felt the wedding, it felt disrespectful. We are I don't know. Did you get that feeling?
Demand and yet disrespect.
Later, we be another so.
I don't say a do time be Ayana. We want to. I say yes, rasem. Ye passem rasem.
Okay.
if somebody says, I am demanding so and so from you, hash, you know, maybe how you perceive it. But if it is a state of urgency, you can use demand.
Okay.
The urgency of whatever that you are requesting for. Can say, oh, I am pleading with you. What am I saying? You may want to choose a better word, but is it urgent? The urgency of whatever that you need explanation to know can a bit me watch the word demand. Demand means that there is an urgent situation you need to address. Demands means that I need not just to come and say ABC, but explain to why.
Okay.
And it depends on how you may want to go about it. Maybe you want to massage how you go about it, but to use demand.
Let end that soon.
Yeah, let end that soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we humbly write
to your honorable member,
to your honorable board to demand.
So the humbly there, like the humbly there, actually says that the demand there is not in hash.
Okay.
Okay.
We humbly write
to your honorable board
to demand some explanations in connection with the snub of Makuma by King Paluta.
So the demand there, is there an urgency?
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So if there is an urgency in there, demand is not wrong.
So you don't find anything wrong with the word there, no? Or you don't find anything wrong with it?
You see, what could have been the best word to use there?
Others were saying they could have just requested, as simple as that. But you say, or
to seek for.
It's a matter of agency.
Yes.
Okay.
And the agency means that it's a demand.
All right.
Whether you use the word there or not, it's a demand. Because whether you are saying we want you to, or I want you to do this or that, it means that you demand of them.
You are still demanding something.
Something from them.
Okay.
And we humbly write to your honorable board.
Which is very polite.
Yes. So
Very
that's
polite. So on that premise tells you that they are not in any way disrespecting
the board.
the board.
Okay.
But the demand means that we need urgent, right, response to this. We demand ABC because people want to know. Wasn't it on the lips of every Ghanaian that we want to know what's happening? So, I mean, since it's an urgent situation, demand is not wrong.
All right. Mr. Boswaswami.
All right. So, that is some of the things are not ever up until, say, King Paluta model letter, we've seen the context of the letter. Then Charterhouse is also supposed to reply. And they replied, of which I have read thoroughly as to
Okay.
and near my woman in some mocha and one Robert Klein and interview also made it known. I have a copy.
Yes, it's a what me breaking it down my ankle.
Okay.
Yes.
So now say there is a new convention. A convention means that it is something that I yen sheda entre ma monte yedi but yedi yejuma.
Okay.
No. Ubiaka said, why should that thing happen? Because we are all stakeholders, and yes, who you be. Ampa, when I organize and about who you be. So who you be there, and they will now pay now because where there is a public interest, I didn't more voting in our country. Every convention must be made known to the general public as well.
Okay.
The horno maker say, sometimes
and
in 3 years, because if there is any convention, it must be made known. And even with that, King Paluta more file nominations. Not a convention be or honor. They say Modi ye Juma. You need to communicate same to every artist. Our convention be no or so communicate channel.
Okay. Nani assume say omunim. There was so many panel was Oh, do not file about convention. The other
say na you say ye juma. Enti when na the buy no. Say you don't need to bring out the nominees. Who we are catching the convention when the juma.
Nani panini mo
Because conventions are basically what is generally done or believed based on or in accordance with something to say like it has become conventional that be also
yeah,
but yes by yejitum also how and a year be obinum be share me no say near be obinum amba enye adwuma.
Now convention, what does it really say? Convention is saying
convention is say wonum be share mienu ewo the most popular song of the year anymore ye be choose de ye hu ne say board no hu ne say ewo numbers than the other no na you keep no yes
board na be choose you the person.
Yes, that was let me I just want to I'm coming. I would like to share one or two things but I know that I won't let you put it on the screen.
Okay.
Because it's a confidential this thing.
Yeah, Mr. Boss David. For a more letter no to so back. Na me share applications no. Good. Down a little bit. Baby, I'm file Makuma no. I'm file with most popular song and a record of the year, hip life song of the year,
yes,
and a songwriter of the year. I'm filing 4 categories.
Yeah.
And I'm filing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now for the most popular song no and a convention was a artist baako yentimi ma wonnum mienu enkopie ho no mo.
Okay, it is a two or
empempi no artist krona ne nnwuma ye mienu no kopie ho no ma emma sa artist no eye at disadvantage because obi wo ho no mo a ono ne de baako pe wo ho and also de na obo saka split. So Robert Clark in a conversation, I can say a quotia kid some time ago. None of you know the most popular song. In Jema, ni vote in a muche. As an obey to have for home about really. Until say convention and says, oh, your artist don't know me no or say the back open a day. Echo. Into back on or mono board never share dear yet. Okay for them, no. Then they'll just keep it. The moon say popular, no more. So that is the convention. You can't have 2 songs with respect to the artist, the most popular song of the year conversation. Into one song.
But is that convention okay? According to you, yeah.
My personal observation, and they say, why must it be an issue if Semi me and sample not the year under review? Me who says then it means that we are more concerned about one and yet popularity contest any longer, but about the artist contest. So this caveat here we use the age and as a convention here we the age it is not becoming more or less like an artist category.
Okay, but a song category
because we say a most popular song of which say the year under review no. So what fa Makuma any other song say what category anymore? And no Makuma is saying sa anyume woman.
Okay.
I don't know. So if
I understand you.
Now my argument is say so what the Makuma say fa 10 most popular songs in Ghana in the year 2024.
I have that most popular song of the year no. For more less than a to
10 most popular songs in Ghana. Spotify near the adina and far. I'll share something. Far ubenya and no more. Most popular. Our Ghana had no more. Makuma and Kahuana.
Debbie, of course not.
So say Makuma one of the most popular songs. Now before other songs be because you wait and do Makuma.
Matwasapa.
But those songs never competition nimu because Paluta already has a song, big than Makuma. But Makuma so as a song, no,
big than that is
bigger than other songs in the same category. Nominating. So what are we talking about? Are we talking about an artist competition here and I say song popularity?
As I not being fair to that.
So the list way etoswa. These are, I mean, good songs.
Yeah.
But Makuma ain't never been show her.
Oh, of course, be too baby. Oh, be too baby.
And those songs now, Makuma ebe two or mona or modas woman. Are they popular in the contest of most popular? And now say they are popular or they made the cut because King Paluta songs excuse them.
Okay.
Because in the popularity contest,
popular song of the year, is it votes and I say technical?
Popular song of the year, and yet technical, and almost 100% public voting. But last year, I think they actually did some few corrections on it, and added the fact that it shouldn't be 100% public. So with the most popular song of the year, most popular song of the year is a song adjudged by the board, the academy, and the general public as the most popular song commercially released in the year under review. The song must have generated the most excitement and enjoyment and a lot of patronage from the general public.
Okay.
First, they are 100% public voting. And then man fancy got them we knew over
one corner the
yes, and later they needed to also
review a lot of things.
The definition, the academy, the board, and the general public and EBEM. So I'm just saying, now King Paluta, Makuma, matching it with other songs in there.
Other song like Fatos, I mean, Mr. Bonzo, no boards won't mean Makuma, Destiny, Pooh, Destiny, no. Asylum, Destiny, Lomo, Ede. So, very soon, okay, Paris, yeah, live.
And you look at the most popular song, the year under review, no. Sawosha, like Sawosha, Mupai year, Makuma, and Jenya baby shower.
Oh, Mr. Bones won't mean Kwagu,
and one is away, Makuma,
Makuma, Asylum, the end
Makuma,
Lomo, Makuma, Pooh, Makuma, January 9, Makuma, Paris, Makuma, very soon, Makuma, definitely.
Makuma be brave.
Makuma. It's everybody I say.
And you ma a competing Makuma. And you ma ko pay. And there was a category.
As that. It's in the battle.
Aye. As on one a battle. No. Do ben kakra bia. Family
very soon.
Yeah.
And asylum is also called a crap. Lomo so call you.
And also call it. And only the now call you. They did say crazy, you might find. But I knew me and I can open songs on your mark. Obi an expect it. So better no crowd bones or 2 on way to know.
Me sing cranking to work for you with Tifina, cray, or more to bet
yes.
Tijuana Muse, na you ma. And Mr. Boss, I am Baumia Factana.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with it. And even with that, in Saudi, the Baumia factor neighbor King Paluta had a very successful year as an artist. And Nenyum so they buy no. Ebia when you may anytime I buy and so. The year 2024 started with King Paluta.
Yes.
Asada.
Mid-year was Makuma. And he ended the year with Apeke. So the year 2024, you can't take anything away from the brand King Paluta.
Okay.
And politics, be rare because we are in an election year. And an election year, then the Bema opinion. Say you maybe in what 2024.
I don't need Apeke already.
And better not. So him say at a point NPP they were playing King Paluta's song.
Yes.
Not King Paluta nya cramponi ba omianhia.
Satana penny namfreno.
Not NDC
they were also using the song, yes.
King Paluta's songs. King Paluta's first performance it was at Jomoro. Like the NDC campaign platform.
Na King Paluta ko.
I have no GhPage.
Like Jomoro na NDC.
I know platform. Gay and Tokaka Kenema.
Fantana
Mami hono.
What about say?
So on Jomoro.
Yes. And you know, say yeah, can
the first performance cry Jomoro.
No, the last one for the year.
For the year.
Political performance.
Oh, okay.
But so I'm just saying, say, not any entirely say or no or that baby fufu be na and this nam the baby.
No, Timbo baby.
Or your artist. Now, so we share top songs in 2024. Like somebody, let me just share this.
Then share with me, I'm from
I'm sharing.
Data and one thing. Data and another. Yeah, the two more.
Mr. Bones will share no. What's Mr. Bones? What's the convention? They say, if you are an artist, now when you to APA category, or more will choose one. No matter any who they need choose because or more general, or more per se. A best split, and I'm you know, say vote to be a contribution.
Yes, I want you crown away. I think that was a concern and a baby paying. It's in a company for years. No conswan, no. But maybe Busa said, time and necessity, or moody kind of convention about out and some nominations neighbor.
Debbie.
And no your problem, no. It is a moody kind of bar. Not some meeting. Yet, nothing you own, say crown, dear. TGMA for no person mu yenio nti ye submit nyom na ye submitted this particular one and the entire bebre wo so we want them chance but some twan ma ye de ba wie ansa na mo de convention aba na mo de ba na mo nsan so mfrɛ me say me meyi ba ko mfrim na mo tena si na mo yi frim mu ma me a na ya ye sa se mo ya agenda bi ana because and how would you know say dear me weaker song no to me eno na wo de ato
and na maybe I be feeling you
and now say because me pedu bi oh baby say Ghana ha say outside the country na a particular song bi and enam so me dey pesa deal no oh deal na me pe no either say Ghana outside the country me wo particular song baby aseda na me dey pay deal no e bia makoma anam dey pesa deal no na say wo do pe eyi makoma free mu wa ha me but e bi so me say me dey makoma na atum na say me wini e be bo me say nya deal bi crowd outsider e be bo me so you have to negotiate with me you have to call me
say me
so we use data na say wo share metrics and any ade na nwum we koye ma e chen we nti no me ama drop we ma for yes you are not being fair to me
you're not being fair
yeah
Mr. Bones data na ready yes
okay
So top songs in Ghana 2024 your dope nation Asaboni
go for it
Stoneboy JJ Team Eternity Defe
okay
Kempaluta Aseda
I feel no zoom in here
Kempaluta Makoma Fameye very soon Kidi Lomo so if you have to take these 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 artists
okay
this data was actually collected from YouTube and AudioMark.
Okay.
Because these two platforms are known and accepted in Ghana here. So the views and the streams, you know, and a one channel. To share more, Dope Nation Asabone no.
Yellow new AudioMark kosro honi enhwe because na me hwansa na ozim no. Yellow new AudioMark.
YouTube na ye red no. And na yellow ni AudioMark.
Yes.
Okay. And you say oh monitor ya but you hwe ye. YouTube yenko a Dope Nation. Omo nyoma ye Asabone. Asabone asa.
3.5.
But you call YouTube now, 3.5 million views in 8 months.
Yes.
Okay. Call AudioMark, it was 7.2 million plays.
Okay.
Yanko Stoneboy.
Okay.
JJ has 3.2 million plays. And about 3 million views on YouTube in 4 months.
Okay.
Yanko Team Eternity. Omo YouTube no, it was 4.3 AudioMark no, 4.3 million plays. And it was 6.5 million views in 9 months.
Yes. 6.6.
6.6. Okay. So Paluta, AudioMark, Makuma na Aseda no Aseda has what? 20.9 million plays.
Wow.
And there were 3.8 million views in 9 months.
Yes.
That is to one video because Paluta released Aseda there were 2 videos.
2 videos, yes.
But then combined, we are just considering one.
Okay.
Which is 3.8. It is at 3.8, you know, over YouTube on Team Eternity edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also the share JJ
The show more makanya.
The share Dope Nation but on AudioMark, yanko the next song, Makoma Paluta na.
Okay.
It was 5 million views in 7 months on YouTube.
Okay.
And there were 18.1 million plays on AudioMark.
Okay.
Yanko the next song. Next song, Fameye. There was 2.6 million views in 5 months on YouTube. Then 5 million 15 million plays
yes.
on Audiomack. It is all offer even very soon now. I thought very soon now. I say so offer Paluta makuma nyom no 18 million and 5 million now. A bit family nyom
very soon.
Unko no any kid no
yeah.
Because 5 million like kid was 5.3.
Yes.
But the no Audiomack away 18.1 on here 17.4.
Exactly.
And the difference, you know, I cover up now. What can you mean about so best answer beating no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yamba JJ. No, yamba JJ so and no crowd there and match
on
Makoma. Now as Abone amber because Dope Nation per find this nature so man file it. And you see per most popular songs contest. Na say ye JJ emani shame. Ni ye Makoma free man. What are we talking about here?
Obin Subetma raise another argument from their walking. Say, yeah, channel based on the chat here or the man. Say, Obi Zeki di Lomolomo on Supremo. We are looking at the YouTube views now 5.3 million in just 5 months.
In just 5 months.
Yes, because
compared to Obin so ane in 9 months. At say Paluta first one na ya sedano 3.8. Into no oriane sakra na timu say any ebia. Paluta de no kidi de no in 5 months no na views na ayi we no edo che will impact check Paluta de ni bebre.
It may.
Yes. Even though the popularity in terms of numbers na dia e bia we appreciate Paluta numbers.
That's what I'm saying say
Paluta in months na adwuma na aye na
Paluta video no but video no cry no. But me for one pay. O share aseda for instance our videos 2.
Yes, so visualizer no and the main way no
yes,
so
and visualize and the views, you know. Let me share everything that I'm doing here is computed.
Oh, President.
Yes, now let's get to TGMA 2024.
Everything is computed.
Now, Paluta.
Yes.
176k subscribers on YouTube with 86 videos. Makoma visualizer and 5.2 million views.
Okay. Not the visualizer, but the main video, no. Okay.
The main video has 3 million views in 6 months.
And I understand.
It is combining me for that song. And it's actually
far bigger than
8 million. But I just choose one. Me far back up.
And a Muslim so visualize and blow up. One we are main video na bed then say catch up.
Catch up to the visualizer for Paluta 5.2. The official video no 3 million in 6 months. So Kambuma is saying. Aseda, for instance, the visualizer is 3.8. The main video no 4 million. And it's all Kabuma. But yeah, Kambu, you're just choosing one side to do it.
So the bear clear.
Now I am just saying, and you may woman I came. I echo vibe for most popular song. Assuming say per data now you what see and it is telling us that Paluta has the biggest song in 2024.
Yes.
But Mr. Bones,
the data we done change. Now say Stoneboy JJ Winia. Then I Yebeka.
Because some way Makoma free Makoma so now saying give you a Makoma bit my bit no. Anyway, for Mr. Bones, almost so the idea behind it, you know, it looks good. I say a idea, Papa. You know,
and I make us say we are not talking about an artist contest. We are talking about song. And you know, if you really want to champion something about songs, songs, you know, data science now we data and science now we just do accounts. I'm not make us say data now we just do eliminating back on. They would be eliminating, no. Is it weightier than those would Jan woman? Yeah, Fato who share data now? JJ is it bigger than
baby?
But JJ is in there. Ushemwa definitely has numbers amazingly. Lomolomo has numbers amazingly. But Ushemwa can you ma and kebet me met you say the numbers in this
Lomolomo.
Very soon.
And very soon. The Lomolomo was written very soon.
JJ Stoneboy, JJJ has about 3.3 million views in 5 months on YouTube. Like this data that I am even talking about, this I'm collecting here 3.3, was us at 20th of March.
Unfortunately, you data
20. This one I may refer to. Yeah, as at 20th of March 2025. Okay. This was collected at the end of the year 2024. Okay. And he said increment people and yeah, be about no slight difference be just 1K.
But me unfortunately the number mention say data na who you know so can promise and some count.
Can promise data and count,
Yes, because can promise would have also made the case.
Yes.
Okay.
And
some what
I can share with you here.
Yes.
Can promise has 344 subscribers with 58 videos. Yes, 344K subscribers with 58 videos on YouTube. Now Paris has 6.2 million views in 11 months.
Okay.
6.2
in 11 months.
Yes.
In 11 months. That's for YouTube. It means that it has some good
huge,
numbers in there. Then, if we are to keep that song in there, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yes,
the numbers are impressive.
Yes. Impressive. That's for YouTube and Kwano. And that song deserves to be in that slot.
Now, Pooh name. Who's a Pooh?
Last made the number.
Pooh Bishop.
But
in all this, I don't think so. Paluta ni GhPage. Me sure say
I know that artists don't really work because of awards, but sometimes it complements what you do.
Yeah, I know they are no
and now make us say now you see this is what actually was sent to the team.
Okay.
And they are saying that they acknowledge the receipt of your petition submitted to the TGMA board regarding the inclusion of Makoma, the most popular song of the year, songwriter of the year, the record of the year. Now, or someone more can say, for the record of the year and the songwriter, for the year, although Makoma was found eligible and deserving for nomination, but almost your final shortlisting, and make it.
What for the?
For popular song of the year?
No.
For record of the year?
For record of the year.
One.
And songwriter of the year.
I have to show me my own record of the year and song of the year, one by one.
Songwriter. What's a songwriter now?
Songwriter of the year and record of the year.
I'm saying make final cuts.
Record of the year and the Nanka Makoma a qualify. By year, son so
Abedruhano, Anna.
When Intina Kahanam be an Siapan or Mope. In Sia dia or Nunyam.
Okay, in Sianero Momo.
In Siana
number one.
Can I leave? I see.
Okay.
Ochina Sem Berima Amo featuring Pat Thomas. Antiama Kofi Kenata, Fallen Angel, Small God and Black Sharif, Holy Ghost, Kweku Smoke, Kobna and Obapa Fachemi.
And
record of the year.
Makuma making the final cuts.
Record of the year.
I make it. In a songwriter and also any I hadn't put almost limiting it to 5. But I mean say Bianca bear 6, but I know me at a 5.
But so in a technical songwriter no.
Yeah, all these areas.
No, but wait, yeah, kind of great.
It's a songwriter, the Makuma songwriter of the year.
But
no, say no, a whole lot of things no come elements never come now. Who say songwriter of the year? I said there, and I'm kind of say this one kind of say yes, that one I understand.
You who say we make it a cut. Hey, Paluta no obusun for Mukafra.
And the record of the year is the record is the Academy and the board as the most outstanding artistic song commercially released in the year under review. The song may have not enjoyed commercial success, but must have quality production values. That is the record of the year.
Okay,
quality production values. Okay. So that is the thing. And now, back on also songwriter, and also the songwriter of the year is adjudged by the board and the academy as the song writer, author, or composer responsible for the best written.
Best written?
Yes, best written. Content, composition, arrangement, and structure. Commercial, and the
songwriter of the year is
arrangement and song structure, commercially released in the year under review. The song may not have enjoyed commercial success, but must have good artistic value. These sites are not sure say a popularity contest.
Yes.
More of technical
artistic value.
There are very things that there are very things that defines the act. And the progression, the arrangement, the instrumentation, and other things, you know. But you say be Antiama. Antiama will make a very good song, but and your song will be very popular.
Yeah.
But artistically, yes, it has that touch, it has that vibe, and man who appreciate the actor.
Yeah, I get it.
The
songwriter, it must have that good artistic value. Okay. Be appreciate the act of when it comes to music. Just the progression, the strengths and then so and your popularity.
In a nutshell, the board, have they been fair to King Paluta?
Yes and no. No, because if these things are there, and these conventions, and as at the time, apply, and almost submit your works for consideration. Sa reply we must go to them
before the nomination crowd.
Every Bible thing. It is almost idea we say, and now some an option say for the most popular song of the year category, you're entitled to a song. Now these rules apply to the popular song and the performance categories, except for the best music video and the other categories. And in case where an artist has multiple eligible songs, now the board nominates the most popular song to ensure the artist stand the best chance of winning. Now why in the survey we now what catch anybody say now in case say open say we replace Asidano with Makoma yena ma kwan say ubetumi ayi this.
Let reply on the buyer. What time you know so I don't know. But some is a different.
So I'm just saying there's all kinds of fairness now. I mean, they've replied and they've been fair, but as to some information do on man, there was someone making it, I mean, open to the public. Okay, let it be known because a charter house Juma, I mean an award scheme that has been accepted. And there are stakeholders as well, musicians, the like musical, and the general public. Because at the end, the voting can home. The general public is there. It's also then they know who they are putting their best bet on. Right. You can't just, I mean, keep these information to yourself and make it last minute thing. As on
that note,
Supremo.
King Paluta,
yes,
has he been treated well?
Oh, King Paluta, okay, so some of us we feel that there is a serious agenda.
Against who?
Oh, King Paluta. Against Kumasi artists.
Oh, Kaku.
Mom per se, be winning award in
the but not say you better watch him coming, GB.
What did he?
What GB?
What GB? I just say one can own says a King Paluta. Ana or platform no be can asem and ye be can be amanwa anka di ye ahomedi se King Paluta kon ke be hu na de afa no kon but ade na fu nso de mo ye de be peke oh supremo e be peke papa.
Popular song of the year fani nyina say guso.
Popular song of the year
faguso quick one.
Popular song of the year.
Popular song of the year.
Yes, Asylum. Lomo
one that was
Lomo. Last made. Me can't make my to number. But I remember what join the choir. What's my two way?
What join the choir?
We need to choir.
Next one today.
Asida.
January 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Paris. Very soon. Definitely.
JJ. Mr. Bones, who do you think is going to win this? Popular. Tell us most popular song.
Okay, with Pooh on YouTube, it has 5 million views.
Almost 2 million. You know what to China.
Oh, but there are some songs in there, and plays on audio mark near that. So, but I'm just saying that Edinara, we know, na general public ne ka ho. Oh, general public.
Sabos pool me young.
Oh.
I did bit my to my say, and I did vote on.
Pool panty today.
The mama started pool day. Then what? Supreme want.
Pool panty today. Make I.
Pool party today.
Pool panty.
You dross. Papa Kwadwo Koka say you dross, and I come mazimbi bofu. So was saying Kurano. And you dross the earlier. Also, well, and campaign say wear your dross now. And then you got to poop.
Pool panty. Eti shift to panty no kwanchen.
The Supreme was there. They also rose also pian kwanchen. Difference for both. That's how much the street to the solo. People the over shift to kwanchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a unimunyum no.
But Supreme was that Mr. Bozo Kasi be hodos na a map popular song of the year and do baby a bit tricky no. On say you can look at the data. Now scientifically wait more prove say this is it. YouTube you say you be a boom play, you say audio mark you say you know there is there. But sometimes when you go down the coast street no so on a bones and normally go ain't me nya we say they will say nya no because of nipa ne bia be an fan base in nam no but normally a popular
Matias
so it be a bit ma no based on yen we no kwa say e be a YouTube we wo be a 5 million we no Paluta de na ye kana sa Supremo Paluta be bia o emre wa fo ne to
bia to
a comfort to
bia
so for ne to na so for ne bi Roman father sin na no mo de TikTok
oh na za Paluta anyu na ma romance of binya
enya problem
Paris trend no say
yeah
so on say the Asu-B these are I should say digital numbers.
Yes.
That has been put together.
Yes.
Now, Saudi when it turn China, now we see street in so.
Yes, you will data.
Yes, and there are some of the songs are household songs.
Yes,
they go beyond.
Pool panty.
Suprema Waka di Yabalati. Suprema Waka di Yabalati go fia. I just said last week that Beto skills or RASH HOUR so.
Okay.
Obaka say ya ko we that was so born so be.
Oh. I say pool panty today. Make I feel am.
Now I'm feeling.
Because I know you want them. Media. Now make I.
To a mom shift panty.
We profane be na cherry.
Okay. And then you be sakede in you.
On the
fucking keke no. When
you no so crowd, yeah, your crew man crowd said was no so nan kenya no born so.
Say unim say I asem we minim how I yebesi aka no. But to the conversation say na man focus e bia Paluta nyom no because of the profane no. And then no, but per response
now band as well,
it has to do with profane. But even with that, I still stand by the fact that we need as industry people to have a just conversation. Profane na I think in industry we are doing a great disservice to the people who are watching us and people who listen to radio and TV.
Okay.
Yes, profane.
Profane because obia pulipant.
That be and your kind of
I say we are also cover that tea.
I would say the conversation of say Okrekuman take or cancer Paluta
yes, I explicit.
And Mancrofo who say I don't know Okrekuman take us I say I didn't profane. Profane. Yes, profane.
Profane way.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that is, I don't think make us say as industry people, no, we need to send down.
Therefore, the evangelical.
There be till. What is profane? Profane, the origin of that language, a Latin. Fane, no, is more or less like the temple. It's more or less like sacred. It's more or less like religious. Now, anything, any religious, any sacred. Outside the temple, they see it to be profane.
Okay.
And everything secular, profane.
Okay.
That's the general intendent as you.
And nunti okreku mante assertion on the fact say NPP use profane song no. Say NPP has always played the religious card when it comes to their songs for political campaigns. Eradicasa worked the magic for President Kufuor.
Yeah.
Now, after President Kufuor, who came?
Nado
Dankwa, Asem Papa Be Martin said, oh yeah. And what's the magic for him?
Yes.
Huh?
Okay.
Though that Lumba Moshe Shenchen, but on Mountain Stage, on Mountain Stage, be a Kufuor. Even the inauguration, that was a song that was played for him.
Okay.
Now, Baumia, His Excellency, former Vice President. Now, before Baumia's candidature, now Manfo were torn between two religions.
Yes.
Muslim and Christianity. And on one casano, going into the election, none non ben obey me the acco. Oh, to me, in fact,
of a Christian, a best
or could do communion, or could do communion.
Yes, a bad problem. And a Okofa Muslim songs are
and also very different.
Ghana for Bia Ebeka. So I tell you, I'm street in the so.
And you may be popular. And you may be popular. I accepted. And I said that at that time.
Yes.
So they aligned with Aseda because Aseda generally was tilting towards the
gospel, yeah,
like the Christian fraternity.
But Obiato,
no Obiato. And you Obiato, it means it's generally accepted.
Yeah.
The Muslim community will be cool with it because it's not coming from a
gospel artist and
gospel artist.
Yeah.
Yes. And now I have also anybody who say free. So and no more. And now Makoma buy actually be. So now guys, okay, we are jamming to King Paluta's song. Now Makoma has generated a buzz of which we want to buy into that thing. Because Makoma and you may buy and Chena hit it was one of the most instant hit songs in the year 2024.
Instant.
And it was able to stand the test of time. It reigned for long. And now, and on that premise, tells you, say, yes, it's profane.
Okay.
But
well, on the opposite
Methodology said, why but I also remember say, okay.
There is explicit content when it comes to music. It is industry folks, you know, say conversation.
Okay.
Yes. Or assertion, no, true. It's profane. It's not religious. It's not sacred.
But then I think
and why do we hold voice saying that Paluta profane? Because it's secular.
Secular.
To them. That is the thing. Now, let's get into the ballroom conversation. Are we talking about nudity? Are we talking about sexually explicit content? Are we talking about vulgarism? Because these things are the things that we
get into the details, you know.
And what I say, yes, Jumano, and more you are not wanting because you need the but the media is actually championing something which they know. Said they don't have no asamokan. Profane. Because anything be a son into be a
profane.
But what kind of profane is it?
It is a cat to say. Okay. Now about the video, sir. Content be an about YouTube more fun wedding.
Oh, Debbie.
Content be an about Facebook more fun wedding.
Content
what is Facebook? Facebook. Oh wait, what the moja to success here?
Problem.
So they frown on it.
Yes.
Moja nyebado, but by the community rules, you know, it's profane to them.
Yes.
Community rules, you know.
Okay.
Emma moja is profane, but moja to obedient to YouTube and but they'll tell you to do what? So cover so.
Black and white.
You a way to communicate our new and about the movie more afraid be censorship. Your content be on man. What they about TV stations, TV station or born or so share say content, you know, time ben obit me born. About music, your library, local library, your colors are use music libraries, your red, yellow, then green. We call green library. It means that every song fits any time, any part of the day, which about time they are. We call yellow one I say, yeah, be careful because of some content they want also to be born within this specific time. About TV programming, about TV content, your content you want to say as in after 10.
Yes.
And about the end here, because of parental guidance, they will say PG.
Yeah.
So no by share. how for them when you careful. It was a plus 18, yes, 13. You see, it was all these things are part of the thing. So the media and here what space you know say you educating for say yes, profane is not the right word to be used. But in the context of Krekumante, any baby or the free banner, yes, it's profane. But to our community really accept these things, but it could be vulgarism and answer nudity and answer be. I don't know how she mark Paluta the name. I know the old doing Casa Paluta and no it was sexually explicit contents and answer Sani man. And then can last media.
I know the moments me are confused because I'm can you Kumante Egina Oduna. And it be on misleading because I think say. No, so said you're watching you, but I think so. No, so make you reference to a particular line, be a walk, and you know, no person chest, and no woman the money yet. What I say? Because so from you there profane, but his reference was based on a particular line, be a symbiote.
And you mean West?
Yes.
And now West now would you know how much son? Say, you free a trade. Say ye more sanctimonious. You believe in the fact to say there is something sacred that we want to see you do. Adebia baby we have a different eye. And he said, "Oh, the new bisa, Nassi Fiani, we don't a boo pan. Now, Lanamo de Sa, I say, hey, I go in serious.
Yeah,
Sisifiano, a part idea, it may be very acceptable. But to some religious people, those sanctimonious people, are believing in too much of religion.
Yeah.
To say Muslims.
Yeah.
To say Christians. They may not tell you, but they will punish you.
Oh. Among can don't mind, but
they will punish you. Now, who a true Muslim? Ben never catch us say Sisifian okay a song for him.
David.
A true Christian.
David.
But my said that was because of the message.
Message na no woman.
And don't what is wrong with Okrekummante's assertion? Says Sisifian no cry.
Oh, okay. I get where you're coming from. But then the same category now, popular song of the year, honor. And Gofonsu will make the argument to say, we data some no cry ton chain. And you know, watch me. And then Obi say, be sharp, fly girl,
yeah.
And you know, Monswa, Kofo accept your pa baby a now Betsy. And then the Massa, you know, ain't me rum popular song of the year.
Yo. And no number catch us initially, you know.
They're now womb.
And you're now womb, but
yes,
on a form no. It is our data chronom issue now. That data would expose them as well.
Okay.
It's not make catch us sometimes, you know, the data that they may want to use to consider a certain song in a certain category will definitely yield against them. Because offer JJJ, now offer Fly Girl. Fly Girl, one of the big songs.
Okay. Okay.
One of the big songs in 2020.
Fly Girl, yes. Amazing rapper.
Fly Girl with Osekum.
Sikani.
There were 2 videos.
Yeah. So
one with
main
Jackie.
one or Jackie the RMS no. I know the main one also. Yeah.
And he saw the Jackie the Pona air bar. And also were good numbers online. It gained a lot of popularity. It has 1.6 on YouTube for the visualizer.
Yes.
The number quality and no better popular. But other numbers they be outweigh no.
Yeah.
The numbers bet me in every.
Okay.
To the year that we say per 20 AB or come but you scale it down to this, you know, and every man a free.
Na Dave so nya Okrekumante comment na. Nti enhwe no ne mra na afi ye hunu se de nsem si ye ankasa yi.
Fact finding. Do you know that Tanyum na ne ebo o Sisifian ni be a Profane? Fact finding. Do you know that Tanyum na ne ebo o Sisifian ni be a Profane? A Profane. This party has people like Miwoho, George Quay. Hearing one music, what if I say music, Mini? nobody will consult you on music. Near a profane song, and Obi said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Fene brand. Then we as a party will ask Dr. Baumia to dance to. Yes, if you are a profane, but man over to a line. Na could he say then or come? Then or come. That's the weather. I'm telling you, that is the weather.
The mere fact is say any gospel no crana it qualifies say profane
based on the definition of the Latin word profane.
What I say? But once okay commentator say a profane I was actually the caliber of Dr. Baumia dancing to that song. No we no sing yes Sifian kwa ne ha no. Nemu baby a profane ankasa wono so ono so kasa efa explicit side wono. Okay commentator no.
Ehwe papa bi emenya no.
Eyemidu
and ehwe de
ehwe so anka hwe okare. Ebi so anka hwe okare.
Na debio tempo so kasa. Poo
that is the problem. And what does Mr. Bones is about Bejrano?
And what na make us say? Brofono hadwen.
Yes, but ning name no.
Brofono hadwen. Because you see, if you can actually say entina, I believe say Oman fair no na the basis.
No, yes. For
rejecting.
Because
taking it out of yes.
Which Obianim say pool in some more canoe. I don't got a cap pants in the street.
And I even Sabakubino. Who leave the boy in Yumba say.
Asylum say some more kind of no.
I know, for instance.
Abusive way.
And make us say now.
Abusive. Violent music.
I've also afraid the open west.
Achirchim.
And it is because a profane now.
Near be explicit to anyone.
Ceciano, why when you are Obeka as a sanyum no, and yet.
And you be a profane.
No, that's what I'm saying that the conversation must move away from just the word definition to other things are specific as industry, you know.
Specific, yes. It be a sexual way.
Explicit content.
Yes.
Which clearly shown without censoring that we consider it as inappropriate for some viewers or listeners. Explicit.
Yes.
And she said, "Obi go to see the mpoa." Obo say, "Not caution others to beware of explicit content."
Yes.
It says, "Okwa ko boss anyum na mboma nkwadante."
Yes.
Mboma because these things are like that, and in the media, no language. Eka ho ebon mo say, "Untumi ka." Kasadu say we say yeti hempo
because
Asu-B enka asem no say dem provoke or they just how it sounds because when you say asem na emu odu mana no na enye for the platform and though we may have the choice to say things that we want but we are much particular we exercise decorum as well and the kwadwantu mu bonyum that luma mu bonyum no mu use words suggest say or say na aka but one you exercise decorum
asylum no any
offensive language is him now
that is no
he said the oka say like so jam ya mekun
obe end up for asylum there
brofo now someone say kid so can be some time ago. If you leave
me, tender or budia.
Yes.
We are working here.
Violent music. It has no place in this award scheme.
But you know to say bisake dey or country. Can't say brother many. Or no kwa many. Yes, street term you know we found something wrong with it.
Many job
numbi to say obi can say so jamia sebi o
agrada music.
Mr. Bones.
You know,
what message man?
No message, Mr. Bones. Today, dear Mr. Bones, Empress will feel.
Hey.
Today, dear Mr. Bones brought a tablet. Now, pen no here for. Empress had you. I feel. Concern is in country Supremo, or no me and come or Supremo knows road power shift pants saying.
Okay, but when him said the pool, the pool factor, no, it depends on the direction of baby or puliako.
So what you correct? What you correct?
And I say who puli food.
Come on. Oh, Debbie. The Biasa Fufro, Supremo, the Biasa Fufro.
But when he says, I say, yeah, can you drink any tree?
Debbie.
And you brought from
I wish I actually had the other
I actually want you be also say sex meals and then
yeah.
Be popular be out to sex me. But do the translation and see.
Come on, baby, bro.
So, yeah, bro, I am just saying that the industry folks must now narrow down the conversation to the proper things that we want to get rid out of the industry. Say, we don't actually condone explicit content.
Explicit.
I mean, I am talking about these things because these are the very things that we know that we frown on.
Instead of just classifying it as profane.
Yes.
Profane, they are secular.
Secular.
And
then can you be profane?
And you may gospel be profane. Okay, we want to say opposite and then they say gospel. I mean, cancer. I am just saying, say the word profane. No, if somebody uses it in a context as to a song, a yes secular.
On your mistake.
Sure.
But now beyond it, even those in the secular world, yempe, are frowning against it. And they say we use F words.
Yes.
And the radio stations actually that muting F words. And curse words ni free.
And Tinas will be bought Ice Prince and Nessa accordion short on shorter. Sakwa rap no. On said they need the na N word ni the draw no. The draw no.
And we must know that your explicit content, like explicit ni munum puno. Ube narrow down about violence.
Yes.
About nudity.
Yes.
About swearing.
Yes.
And sometimes a name be a young kasi to say yes say you be can from him. And you can though I accepted on the street there. But in the media space, you know, if we frown on it, you tweet the idea to so. And you bet you have for picture online and that online there.
Okay.
But you never to GhPage page.
No, problem.
Yeah.
Now you cut baby.
Yeah.
Because at the online there, but platform or YouTube,
yeah.
And you accepted.
On this note, Supremo, Kim Paluta now so explanation now. In Sangabe Miyako here about.
Kim Paluta explanation, you know, was to explain the fact to say, and you mean sexually explicit content, but not to defend any profane.
Very well.
Because the genesis of the word profane, many catch him.
Yes, and then one and they say the muda.
Anything any religious or sacred.
I like the president. I like the president that teach him. You video him right. Quick one.
It doesn't even make sense. You have a hassle, you munjani hassle. Why? Now, she been a trepa, my pavilion. It doesn't even make sense. You have a hassle, you munjani hassle. Why? Now, munjai say, Mopes, yes, I'll go back to the streets. Politics Makoma was too profane for MPP campaign. Anaba and Amwa fires Marco Kreku again. Nanaba and Amwane catch Marco Kreku and Marco Kreku catch. Because I think I've seen a video of senior man say or say Makoma no ye profane just because I said shepa ma pay biamenya. Let me break it down for you here. Or say o mama koma nyeme ya she pa ma pay biamenya. Say okoto wa adi bi anaso wa pa adi bi ache na se unya na instant na say sa hono no bi yes fama na asema be ka ache say hwe pa ma pay biamenya. So this is it. Oh mama koma nyame ya she pa ma baby amenya ka wa say che pa ma like twi ben na ye che pa ma baby amenya like fa kwa adwum say twi ben na ye che pa ma. It doesn't even make sense. So I don't know if this is from Nanaba and one as a senior man but Charlie,
Yeah, be hassle, yeah, munja ni hassle. Why? Now munja is a more person yes I go back to the streets, you know, because yes I am what.
I pretty
the word pretty, you know,
say like okofa phrase. So no one can so nice guy.
Boy, nice guy. Every fun is
Obeba besra wo oba be ka cho say so ba wo be say.
Maybe say pretty ni free. Because pretty mean say.
Okay.
Pretty mean say scaba. Oh, nyana ni man say kakra.
Oh, le ba sisa so.
No ba sisa. Na me suppose tell me about video na wo ka say. Obi ka say hwe pa me wo say free no planning say.
I say like when it comes to music. Assembly one no more say oka eno nko ana we mute beat na da nwom no so no free mo a obeti ni but so the beat na eto so a e man sound something different in the ears of the listener and no any fault of you the writer. It is what the listener chooses to decode the song to me.
Yeah, ati a musician.
But there be a part of writing. No, a part of writing. No, a part of writing. So what train your more? These things are and the money acting.
Okay.
Say Miura Hanamu. Shechira. Sani mo yo ma ye nyina obeka say enye hwe you. But the one behind it will be able to explain to you.
Yes.
So, yes.
And your friend act.
Okay.
And the act, you know, we part be free mo. Now there could be a question and ma wunya
answer ni
because she say obaye matwere ana okuro no mu obi twere ade nana ebo man ka either say or twere nti obom or di yini to so na mo be so ano na mo ko do ayi fi no oh me twere me nyanwie nana ebo man hu ban oh, and buying an answer car. And you have assumed, say, not go peka, a can actually. And I will say, or so buying a mable. So, in the contest, you know, we may all have something that we want to tell, but the writer, no, offer lyrics of the song now, then they will.
Okay.
Of which or submit it, because it's all submitting them to these platforms are. What the lyrics to the song, but also translate it. At the moment, now much okay. So this because they also believe in the fact say, yeah, what content be on my, they need to, the age limit about to.
Yes.
So they need to know.
Yes.
To know everything.
They need to know.
And yes, I know be able to prompt you almost say you are promoting such stuff and you come.
Before I move on to artist of the year now, who do you think is going to win most popular song of the year? Yeah, Fatos on a quick one. We are not
most popular song of the year.
Yes, most popular song
of the year. I'm saying make us say no public non kwanye and a bit of a year.
But Mr. Moose choose.
I mean choose you as in say omo way. Met me the new me and sa met me as a stand top
one away.
Paluta as a can
okay.
Eternity. I can't.
Defe.
Okay. Meko between Lomo then Paris.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Kwakwa was soon it is a Kwaku choose.
Supremo. Aseda. Lomo. Very soon. Na Aseda na aji.
Yes, me and I may take it one Aseda obviously. Na ma take it Lomo. Because streets from Granatopa. And now, definitely. And also see extremely popular.
Yes, Oko na buy.
And now I was torn between Paris and
very soon. And
Lomo.
And Paris.
Yeah, but Lomo is another, beautiful song.
The mere fact seeing Jina Aseda and Sandy Epic, the Akanadi.
Likely Aseda. Young artist of the year. Artist of the year. You want to buy.
Okay. I'm going to go on.
Your Kwaku smoke.
Yes, you use your category definition or hunting.
Okay. It's your Kwaku smoke or Team Eternity. On time back of it. Yeah,
and there's some phone. Okay.
And also abo shows.
Yes.
Na abo no do do say na na e de wo so.
Oh, no more.
Supreme, you know, you're the free favor, the lot of the free favor. What the other job?
You see,
Joe Metal, like what a
no, bro. No, let me do this. No, let me do this.
Send me Obama.
Let me. I send you okay.
Son of a control, say Supreme, or that's all no free favor. I don't know, sir. You say that. I bet there's some convention. Okay.
Stone Boy, why here, Juma Black Sheriff, why Juma can promise, why here, Juma.
Joe Metal, I hear Juma.
Joe Metal, need to eternity, no. Kwaku smoke say what mun yom free mu. What am Mr. Boss? Where Joe Metal, no. What dear brother?
You see, when the nominations actually came out, nominations in the Bonteno, I've seen a lot of people talking about why Joe Metal in the contest here. And also crying a do baby a old body. Was it Joe Metal? It means share.
Joe told me,
no,
yes. Mr. Bones.
Are you going to allow me?
Mr. Bones.
Me patch on for Joe Metal and to some money.
Yes. Mr. Bones, you know who
share. Ghana. Yanka no cray. No cry yanka and say. We don't pay attention to the gospel space.
Okay.
But we are very quick to have a say when there is a representation from that side.
Okay.
May can't say we on your platform because as someone babe Kenya take time, and I know people who are watching us would also attest the same. 2024, Yemfa brands to say Dynamic Hamilton,
okay.
Yemfa emoji, Yemfa Joe Metal, and the likes. A Juma Moye, we don't talk about them because baby, a interest one. The very few individuals are you who is on cry a big, but Sanyum Crona Bino, and yet big in chain gospel artist name. Let me take this one, Joe Metal. In 2024, Joe Metal has 471K subscribers.
Subscribers on YouTube.
With 176 videos on YouTube. In the year 2024, Joe Metal released an album, which is the Songs of the Holy Spirit album. Now, I am walking you through Joe Metal. Joe Metal has a song of that album, Give Me Oil, with Sandra Boache. That song has 5.5 million views on YouTube in 11 months. Obawoba, featuring Simsola, has 7 million views in 9 months. Now, if you are to compare Joe Metal to your very own artist that you think worked in the year, let's pick like the metrics of Stoneboy on YouTube. Stoneboy, his biggest records on YouTube in 2024. Meko, Medemount. JJJ has 3.3 million views. Edu Joe Metal no.
Debbie.
The next song from Stoneboy that has more views on YouTube. A Kelebe with Odumbolombolo Black. It has 2.3 million views. Now, Ofa Stoneboy metrics on YouTube, the year and the reviewer. Who can need 2 major songs? A boomer and YouTube.
Oh, YouTube no.
I am just using that. You are
featuring Sandra no so
you are rubbishing. Look,
man, what's about YouTube there? Me raise concern.
Say,
or me YouTube no. People are already buying views there.
I am not 20. You see, no.
Yeah, they are not 20.
Yeah, but
the fact say,
my brother, are you going to allow me?
Suppose what was a question?
Debbie.
Okay.
Me pay one ye.
Rhetorical.
Who can't say no? Who come on the as a Joe Metal no on so.
One word maybe
And I may say, and I may say, give me oil with Sandra Boache. Sanyum over 5.5 million views. These views are not so-called competitive because we don't talk about it. Give me oil, man.
okay.
Give me oil, man. No, give me oil. No, listen to me. Mr. Bones, you see, no. The virality of a song, and you be call and your go viral to say. I aquanuma, I alligator you me by.
Yeah.
Alomo jata. And the Alomo jata go viral. No, we near water Ghana. And the JJ now can go viral. I didn't know what they can. Per data now, would you know so? I didn't about most popular song of the year conversation. Nimuno.
Suppose we say,
no, you see, no, I am just saying, said the metrics now we use, you know. They say metrics, now I'm using for Jometo now.
Me use you because,
and even his numbers are looking even more prettier than somebody like in Paluta. Osha pay the metrics now, the man numbers in the
with Simsolanium, 7 million views in 9 months. Obawo, and your collaboration.
Good, Nigeria for Nigeria for me 200 something million.
Debbie, you see,
it's impact and influence.
Listen up, TA. Nigeria ni Kroya Okaya. I can promise any anyum, and big down flat. One remix. With a
down flat, Kelvin Boy.
Kelvin Boy, and you know, Sanyum no remix no, yeah, with 2 big stars.
Amfa.
Na Nigeria ni also, na Techno also, Anambwa.
Yeah.
Pacho, ko YouTube on share the future of Sanyum no. So you don't use the Nigerian factor to be the thing. Say no tina man nyom neko.
Obinsu beka se Kamido, and so the no FI Nigerian factor na ebo pusi.
Debi o, into make sure say enyom ni enyoma ebeko. Enyum ne ye enye Nigeria factor no nko aye wa artist bi o ma feature Nigerian artist na then na Stombo enye spice no ne ye giggle and wine.
Yeah, out of focus here.
When the remix na e da hemfa
242.
Na ko original song no hwa ade ono nko an.
No blue. We cry
and I'm saying
9.6.
So the in Nigeria factor no emfamba.
Nah.
So I am just saying, say, Sanyum was 7 million views. Now I am moving on to Jometo. Jometo Krona with Kadosh, the live version.
The Table of Men.
No, Kadosh, the live version with Nathaniel Bassey. The original song doesn't have Nathaniel Bassey, but this one had Nathaniel Bassey on it. It has 13 million views in 1 year. Jometo.
Now, Nigeria, New Korea.
Yes.
Why should I ignore the fact that what I say? Original version the interview.
Brother, I said 13 million. Okay. Now look at Jometo in 2024. In January, about Start World Conference. One of the biggest. Now in May, next level prayer conference in OVO Arena, Wembley.
Yeah. Wembley.
Sa center no na Shatawale ne fans omo person mo ko fele no. But Jometo bo ho no last year. The dream of the the dancer king. No, like the dream of the secular world.
No.
Is something Jometo has done. In 2024 now, you know. Now 2024 kona July, Jometo a project with the Sanitary Bank or partner with them to give back to society, to young girls. Jometo Kobo Youth Pensa USA in the same July, August. Your Prayer Work Summit in UK, one of the biggest gatherings in UK. Jometo played. Jometo played in Abidjan. One of the biggest events. I know a headline artist. The headline artists are, you know what it goes into it, my brother. Now, Kev Franklin and the team, Maverick City Music, came to Ghana here. Jometo was part, the Kingdom Tour. Jometo was on it. Yeah, artists, a ball, event here, born where a Kufa no Muhuni.
A global
citizen. Yeah, Jometo played for with the Kev Franklin on the Kingdom War Tour in Ghana here. Now September no releasing the album. Oh yeah, album release concert. Big. Our Enclave Gardens in Accra. From that September now, Kobo Encounter. Grace Encounter in Nairobi.
With over
50,000, no, I am just saying, say, with over 50,000 audience, one of the biggest events in Nairobi, you can check. Grace Encounter, that show he played with Mercy Chingo, with Moses Bliss. The evidence is there. Now, in October, Yada Praise in UK, Geometry played, or GFS Overcome, or Force Worship in Canada. So if you are talking about somebody who is, to say, I said the one year NSPD in November in Liberia, Okoboye, same artist, I said the one year in 2024, no bemuno. Okobo sing over Ghana 24 hours and no prayer in intercession. Okobo South Africa, Obo 2 times in South Africa. One Halal Africa, boy, November. In November, Krona Ghana, Potter's Praise, Bisobi or Potter's Praise, they pay in dollars and yes, it is. So go and check the records. December, Jometo Kobo, Canada. Open Heavens, one of the most enviable events in Canada. Open Heavens. On it, do more than a cowboy. Okay. Tasha Combs more, and it told. So I am to say you can't revert people in the space of gospel. Uber body, you know what you matter or one.
So we not could do metal last year.
Neko, I do in 2020. Now, November 30th, Joe Metal Airborne, Carnival City, Johannesburg. November 27th, Obo Halal Praise in South Africa. Now, when it comes to say your artists, Kobe, Biakakobo shows, ya belly or modiomo komukoye event, Joe Metal is one of the biggest exports. Not Nigeria, they are called back to say the OT, but Nigeria is the dream of most of our artists.
Most of our artists, yes.
But Nigeria, bigger events via Joe Metal. And so, by back conversation, now you're Robert Gospel, now somebody
maybe
we don't have interest in monitoring them. We don't have interest in following them, so we need not to rubbish. When they come up into conversation, we need to find out more. Now, our interest is to say, Obiako, UK, Wakakobo, and Nipa 200B, and they have a headline, and how many shots down UK? 200 shots down UK. No, Biako 40,000. OVOR no 15,200 RL no see any
I know say also media no a better way to monitoring all these people. And America say Mr. Bones America say I know say also the media no a good job in monitoring. The American say I was say media no yes no in monitoring all these stuff. But what I'm saying is say sometimes don't you also have to fault these artists? Because I may koku na se mekwa kone nam Liberia na ma perform to just 1,000 people na menya the services of Fibia GhPage so mbe blog ya ma me na nkofo nyina hu say this is what koku is doing. This is what koku is doing.
That's industry people. We are industry people.
Omo de as time bia no omo ayem say ye ya manyame nti the time bia no I say yanko omo yo no omo nko yes
listen up
why should it be so?
No enye say omo na epesa one thing they say if you find yourself in a religious setting, say, first say suffer, cry to car. How do we subject the car to? What do we subject the car to? The fact that or something like that. Sorry, my cry
yeah.
That be, and I make answer. No, why should you or because say or for on the Eba, what it be? I am just saying these things because also for mommy or for mommy we are 1 week. I'm over saying 1 week in Ponye and also for and you see I don't you know the gospel fraternity the main focus is propagating the gospel through music and they are first calling. The other things you find yourself to say we a ministry and an industry so on and so per se please many emoji conversation say you per se please industry anymore. Yeah, sometimes one year you swear away from the ministry purpose, because everything our baby I don't per se we need the attention of the industry, of which sometimes sad no suit me ma I say you want to tweak the way you go about stuff.
What's your brother Samiana?
Oh bro, yeah bro. No, so I tell you, brother, some who nominated party of the year now. If brother Samuel, you are you, Chroma.
And brother Samuel, you are not all year, no, yeah.
Brother Samuel, Bush, the public. I'm not a bad part of brother Samuel continue. No, you may say, what kind of monitor?
I do. Who monitor? That's what I'm saying that. And
last weekend over here,
2025 and count. You see, that is why I'm saying
the official PR for Brothers Are.
No, so I'm saying
over wedding or what's for program.
No, or Rebesi Abraham.
So we share all these numbers. All these numbers are ye can once in 2024 for the brand Joe Metal. Now the Dimba artist of the year conversation. Now we are fast to say and Joe Metal crana. Then mental us here because look, these same numbers. Let it be say young BB Awaba and a new BB Awaba and Ghana these numbers. We will all be rooting for him.
Oh yes, of course.
Now familiarity is something that actually comes into play when it comes to Ghanaian content.
Yes, familiarity higher.
You know, recency and I kai. But year 2024, we are talking about 1st of January to 31st of December. Until that time, you know, that span what? Until May, the last time I was here, me catch you say, so we open say to me enjoy the conversation about award schemes near the idea. I finished start keeping your notes. Ebina eba apa Kojo Black.
Yes.
Excellent. It falls within the calendar year. But Obekas and the popularity of the song in the calendar year, it is saying. Now, bizarre says somewhere hand to mouth was released on the 12th of December in Ghana here. It went ahead to win.
To win, yes.
Okay. It doesn't matter as long as it's within the year. No, it don't look at a new way now. New ones you refi old one.
Because recently,
question, man, Mr. Bose. Mr. Bose, Table of Men, okay, one.
No, I'm not part.
Gospel for no.
Minimum table of the highest.
Kais.
A more table of the highest.
Table of the highest doesn't need to be a man.
Kais.
Bass. Mr. Bose.
The men are, I mean, some men are almost highest.
Falles
Mr. Bose, I last me with the facts, my dear too.
You can't rubbish Joe Metal.
It won't.
He deserves to be in there and he can even win.
Now, Team
Eternity did well the year under review. Team Eternity has been a very strong team from day one, but just that it is this year that they actually got into the conversation with the song Defi.
But as to artist of the year.
I have a category definition, bro.
What's the about artist of the year conversation now? About Ghana Music Awards and Kasa. Per the that way. Member for na menchire mu say ye wo awards categories and definitions no. Eno no ye wo technical categories wo.
Okay.
Ye wo song categories wo.
Okay.
And na ye wo another one artist categories.
Okay.
Then we have the honorary awards and so in about 4 phases. And it's about say be artist definitions now. Not about having too much of his songs. Because Tomboy, it is a Pieces of Mama. Late into a year like maybe a 20 year no or winning with a Pieces of Mama. And I say Udizino, say in November.
Yeah.
The album wasn't solid at the end of the year. Or they call the next year because then the promotion not change say the following year will be promoting. To promoting no man you album was between much attention and everything. Now, no day about just 2 songs, 3 songs released in the year and the review went ahead to win the artist of the year. Because that year no or year Juma as an artist, not with too much of popular songs, but he won in every artist category.
Okay.
And he, as an artist, you know, one, artists of the years are judged by the board in the academy and the general public as the artist with the highest audience appeal and popularity in the year under review. And he started 2024, a fresh slate for every artist. Whatever you've done in the past, and can hold back that see a Jumama.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there may be no more a bit of advantage over
the yes.
Because Obi to say an artist who has been around for like 5 years actively and still working would have number of people who
or the goodwill neighbor
with no craft or the goodwill neighbor.
Yeah.
Aside that,
yes.
Jumaye. or that's what you juma.
Yeah.
What the album by now, also the
Also the
album
buy,
what the
yeah.
singles by,
Or
also
the
the
B-buy
buy.
as
And you compare Sani Pano, since he already has a market to his sound and his brand, would always have an added advantage than somebody who is coming new.
Yes, who is fresh.
Even with numbers, to the numbers game now, I am talking about, so we are my YouTube numbers. And then the views are, then he has a problem. Obi will be almost like 800K subscribers. Now with this video, not the whole. A chamber 9 months, still a video into me, maybe 1 million views are. No be 156K. Na video in 9 months, or no nya, maybe 4 million views are. It means that 900K subscribers, but it doesn't really reflect.
It doesn't reflect it.
In people almost follow what you present, as compared to Nippon or work a crabby, but people follow. I am using this in the context
of simplifying a crowd.
Paluta and a Stone Boy. So the year under review, no. So spillover of Stone Boy following. Spillover of artists Big Second Promise following. Spillover from the previous years would definitely have an effect in the year under review.
Oh yes.
But here measure the year under review. We are talking about audience appeal and popularity. In my context, or in my opinion, I believe audience appeal doesn't really mean say oye artists are obi animu no nko because obi animu dada. So what you do, the year under review, and then the clickbait that you make. About album of the year conversation, I will actually enlighten on something. There are some songs that made cut for 2023 to be awarded in 2024. Now those songs now make you be album. Some numbers now gaining, you know. Abe can the album conversation this year can album new streams are the same numbers no make in 2023 no. But share an album nankasa views ne listenership within the year 2024 na awards na enye
yeah
and you over to your fan the man award
yes
what's I say
what they so far album the numbers are over for 2023 ni na meanwhile, yes, Can Promise had one of the biggest songs in the year 2023, which is Terminator,
yeah.
Which had remixes to it. It's a top 8 charts around the globe. Those numbers ni na be kind of album no one. The album be numbers, but in reality, it's not numbers for 2024.
Numbers are
carry forward from 2023 no deba.
I spell over and I will be other year anymore.
And say you can year na the reviewer. Numbers no ebe can album ne ho de but ye justify ye fan can album numbers the year 2024
definitely
actually got them that and send this year there maybe a top 3 no
let's now go for on next
and the audience appeal no any popularity yara me das wo ho bro yen kana yen tiase say the popularity of an artist must also give the artist a market value.
Okay.
Because you can't be you can't have the highest audience appeal while brother shows in Ghana are limited.
Shatawale woman come job because or a popular pass when you show more.
There was also shows no there.
No,
limit
6 months not boba.
Your shows being limited no so there. Say no. We bet my raise argument or
say be affect your shows no near one.
Demand for a product. I award the highest audience appeal. Product a ye na for ye na pese ye dibi no. Sa product don't me kan jam say e be good as why
ye be pese be dio na ne bonneting be me na ye nyina tia say senke nyankofo yi bia nke be twi na no abranti birthday yi kai senke nyina nya be twi ba ne bonneting
no
eno no so ho
target audience e wo ho sa kai ya wo kan say Bugatti Mones those name and for luxury no or bracketer omo a eye ne target
omuni momo lie
but say movie car from just being a luxury to a necessity. It to me serve the purpose of just moving you in and out. Now, when you are here, a car one, and the car. Your cars be an nipa a service.
Oh, yes, sir, yeah.
And the highest audience appeal. And to see the highest audience appeal in Ghana's contest. We are talking about why now the year 2024. The most streamed artist, Black Sherif.
Oh, okay.
In numbers, the second is Paluta.
Oh, nice.
In 2024 contest.
Now Black Sherif for artist of the year.
Oh, Pacho Wumbi.
And so
or release the album.
When we release the album.
But or artist of the year.
Or singles.
And you know, you don't necessarily have to have an album out to qualify to be an artist of the year.
EP or an album.
Very good.
And the single
EP
or any of them
qualifies you. Mm-hmm. And the artist must be one of the artists with the highest nomination in the year under review. And he ebia unya 10, ebia 8, who qualified here scale between the abana shembi. So the highest audience appeal, Ghana ha say assess obi audience appeal. Ye share events are ye booking the year under review.
They shows. I secular in an umkobo.
Yes. And offer artists be to say a Team Eternity are okay. Offer artists to say Black Sherif. Offer artists to say
Paluta and so boy.
All of them. And the Ushemwa artists be a benya shows above Ghana wise.
Mr. Boy, Kwaku does not deserve to be in Artist of the Year.
Why?
I'm on for Kasapa. Almost say
Sana or two street
per the definition there wahano.
Or qualified.
Dear Hena Kwaku Smoke a meeting.
I said, I'm on for say Seramusia, then I say, Obi Cantina Mumani be.
Let me say, dear Hena
only highest audience appeal.
The highest audience appeal as in which contest? Now, there are different markers to what we do as an industry. About over how many categories?
Maybe about
26.
33.
Okay.
33 no, from 29 to 33 no, honorary awards, which is the traditional artist, the instrumentalist of the year, the music for good, the lifetime achievement award, and the Titan award. And all the industry, honorary ones. And the award the technical ones. And also now, say now they are bad. Artists be our dominance in the sector. Obi one man no gospel honor. Sani pano a dominance honor. Was it felt?
Okay.
The category.
The field no.
Wouldn't say be a cassette already hit song. But boys not at your mobile cinema.
Yes. And also the Koshatawale show, none fans in Kwame go.
Yes,
and you know. Offer Obi to say Kwaku Smoke, for instance, the year under review, or two beautiful albums.
Yes.
Kwaku Jesus and A Born in Hell. Osheswa.
About did our boy, and I to bring away.
Kwaku Jesus.
First Sunday.
Kwaku Jesus. Yes, and A Born in Hell.
Born in Hell.
Yes.
Kwaku Smoke.
Kwaku Smoke. Now, Kwaku Smoke, the year under review. These albums, Ewo Ajekumu also. Another quite number of songs are. It did so well. Young Boy. And boys in the tour, girls in the tour. It's popular.
Passionately. Ajokum. Me to but no boys in Otopa. Oh, for 1,000 tongues to sing.
So fuck Kwaku Smoke.
Yes.
O kase wo yi na free conversation ni mo. Or the audience appeal no ni. Now, about the popularity, which year has Kwaku Smoke been more popular
than 2024, the year under review?
2024. And if you are to compare his growth, his artistry, and what he represents as hip hop, as a trapper, to that culture, when I am more influential than Kwaku Smoke. The year under review. And was he nominated in areas a matter when it comes to conversations around what he represents? A band of best rap performance.
Hip life, hip hop.
Hip life, hip hop, rap song, other categories that culture
level.
He's fairly represented. Yes. So it means that the year under review, so what shed at the represent here, he did so well.
Okay. Ready, just off the conversation. Supreme, it be more so off this conversation. It be more so smoke, new groove no. Now strong man and so groove na. Sankaya de to chat ho. As is say kwaku ye twa strong man ako. After omo beef no. I say kwaku ya take advantage of said the beef ni si call ye ne said the nkofo say we gina strong man kon so ehuriko.
Yes, that is a conversation that with different twists to it. Now, Obibeka say strong man. Oh, now how can you say this?
I know person who know. I know person. Question no bisa no. Oh bisama. I know bisama. Oh bisama boys na guess na wo.
Follow music.
Dabi. Boys na guess na wo ye. The street no so.
Podcast. Podcast now. Who follow music?
Me kasama boys na street.
Everyone follow music. Because strong man dey now say on the 2024 5 you can or they about 3-4 songs now.
We say yeah. Supreme first question we be say okay to mark on so
is it?
I know alpha.
Then alpha.
For no to our committee. For to our committee to our. To our committee.
The who to the part of the small side of the one.
I don't know like
see okay kwa smoke no. The money and say what to you no be bobo.
We say na 2025 am here.
Mr. Bonana we didn't tell you.
2025 no. Na make us say.
Who we about question? Marco, how many papa kwa one make artist of the year category?
And you be one of one. Kwaku Smoke nyuma ye keke nyina. Young boy money ade no. You won nyum back bit you be blow. Then afei na I draw attention to those records no. And say who is nyuma enye nyum bia na be viral. We are artists. Just be true to the culture. Kwaku Smoke. The year didn't start with Kwaku Smoke.
Yeah.
The year now started with
Kwaku Smoke.
But halfway through the year, then you start saying what now because it means that he was working and he was consistent with something, with a sound, with a message. Yes, this is something that I know people are vibing with because Kwaku Smoke doing this thing consistently. He wanted to send a message to be true to the culture, which is hip hop and the trap music, And now why Santi, do baby a man for sure say pay attention to him, They actually realize that he's a master of that terrain. Because all his message, everything, everything that we know, but he's musically expressing it, and that is the act about it. An act.
Because to be honest, boys,
boys need to
you can't.
I think that they relate to his lyrics and
strong man.
Somebody who won has been nominated. No, somebody who has been nominated in an artist conversation. Who could be saying one I am find a song. Mismatch no.
Yeah, I am not deceived by the song.
Artist. Song. About song conversations are between the song.
But now an artist.
Somebody like Kiddy, for instance, the year 2024. I don't know about artist of the year conversation, but about song. Because his song traveled more than him as an artist in 2024.
Okay.
Material can I suppose.
His song did so well than him as an artist in 2024. And you open to me, I artist to say Team Eternity. They could have just a hit song, but they travel the world. They traveled everywhere with that song
as an
artist. So who artists or audience appeal the year and the reviewer now. You may have the big song, excuse me. In the case of Brothers, in 2009, I keep citing that thing because in 2009, Brothers had the biggest song, but with artists.
Because of say
because that Kunta was bedridden and
they couldn't work as an artist, you know. The song was going, but
your song could be out there, but one Casanani any artist be as they say Omusu. Omu nyuma do baby about Omu imagine when mention me.
Oh, bless. Chocho muchoa the dredge I'm what a boy was young and I'm so okay.
And never bless Ebejina wa.
You know baby who but no what you say.
Somebody like Olive the boy. At a point he was suffering same.
Yes.
Not Nenyum a good sin. Was everywhere, but his image wasn't there. And I mean, as I said, you know, bet me a call. But an artist Nankas Caribbean one from Moshu one cry. An artist Nankas a year, Mukino. That it happens. So there are some artists who are, bet me a Benya Numbi. Now, on the boss, I knew then he starts booking since that year, no, or the Numbaya, Numbenya, at least a basro, but and Rusa, and Numbakona, Unimpana. But the people show us throughout the year, he's booked everywhere. In the year under review, yeah, consider artists baby and the songs ain't mean winning other categories, but in artist categories he may win
because why are Juma?
Supremo.
I said I'm about Tabu's one. You could smoke your Timidity,
artist of the year.
Kim Paluta, Kim Promise,
very well.
Stoneboy and Black Sheriff.
Kim Paluta.
Now they don't say Kim Paluta.
Supremo Nanka Wabim.
Okay. Now yes, Stoneboy.
Onya de bi onka ho.
Black Sheriff.
O pese onim se wona oka ho ba onka ho kra.
Why Black
Stoneboy.
Na Kim Promise.
Kim Promise na ben.
Second Promise home.
Yes. On the ben no because why adwuma.
Kim Promise.
Tutu akwan kron nkofo nkro so abobo so si Kim Paluta mpacho. Nipa onka ho even though nanku nwini. Onka ho me nim se yede ya Mr Bones be say ye so na one qualifier e me one kakra e Kofi Kinata.
Kofi Kinata was my initial artist of the year more and I'm a tippy to be
in the artist of the
year list, you know. Not my top 5. My top 5, you know. Yeah, Kwaku Smoke. Sako there.
Yes.
Kofi Kinata.
Yes.
Kim Paluta.
And Kim Promise.
No, Kim Promise wasn't part.
It wasn't part.
Of my 5, you know.
What is Stoneboy account?
Meme list na
Stoneboy account. Okay.
Na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My number Kwaku Smoke aba.
Kwaku Smoke no
offer. Smoke aba sa ko de Kofi Kinata. And Paluta and like that was the 5th one. There was the 5th one, but Kim Promise and Stoneboy were
no account, yeah.
Because you see edu time bia another conversation of artist of the year baswa
na kidi kan wana
na yakopuli
okay
na yana kopuli na oboto wa but yana me bisa question bia amanfo entimi nyima no uni mamare
yeah
uni moli
ba me nim nyum ba kra moli de nim nyum
moli uni moli nyum like take it to the
they don't buy an Americana.
Yes, take it to the okay.
So somewhere.
About Louis di Baco crowd needing.
So him Santrofi band.
Oh yes.
Okay. And I name Rocky Dawuni.
Oh, when they say one.
And I name Riala.
Auntie the enemy pa.
All these artists shows bang. And I young crow for ya cast on my bottle abrochena basium.
Okay, makes sense.
When it comes to numbers games, when it comes to representation, young fat tall Santo Fi band almost bottle from 2023. Salom Dasubo, they are touring Asia everywhere around the world. But Pacho, like you nominate your mobile man.
Oh, David.
I didn't hear.
But you see, again, this is where I have the problem. You can tour around the world, but when you don't have that connection with the local people here, it's very difficult to say consider because public appeal, it's a public appeal, audience appeal,
about streaming numbers. Yeah, no baba be argument. Timbisa say Pacho, does any of our artists has numbers past Amare and Moli?
Oh. Na Moli mu wa ye remesi nenumi wa ye university obedenya numbers aje no.
So now, if all these artists are not in the conversation when it comes to the artist of the year, because we are talking about an artist with the highest appeal to Ghanaians. Ghana assembly
yes.
As I told you, your measure for most people should be there.
You see?
Highest substance, but the very people that scheme targets, Ghanaians and diaspora. They can't be nominated. Question was on portfolio year.
That be.
Aha, okay. It's about to see the American as well. Yes. About to see the American as
well. Your major and your foremost impact should be the highest acceptance by the very people that scheme targets.
Ghanaians and
Ghana Music Awards.
Exactly.
And besides that, and you see, Australia.
Yes.
Na me de twetwe nkrofo adwen de CBB so because about conversation of artist of the year na yakopuli oboto wa na me say omo oboto no omo oboto akese ne pa ne die
we na bon akese
enti say the foreign tours na eba yemfa Santrofi band Rocky Dawuni yemfa Moli yemfa Amare say the streaming numbers nso nko na eye adwuma na yemfa the popularity of the artist to the region. And I said the terreno wom emfa nka ho dia yemfa ma Amare but Amare amba conversation mu na Moli ambem na Santo Viban ambem na Rocky Dawuni ambem though Rocky Dawuni is Ghana's dream. Ghana's dream.
Any Rocky Dawuni
because one nko ne Ghanaian artists are Grammys na so obi ko 90 Grammys ho na ye de ye stick say okofa Grammy ho enti etumi the award man no because of represent Ghana now obi onya nomination amba nomination ni mu a ene na Grammy ukọ ho no mu a enye na hia yo
kwara ko ene de
David
because senka Grammy kọ no ehia ye de a tieni o wakọ
ronko ba ko so
ena wankọ keke so okofifa ho tie di okofa Grammy ho
Ukraine award
Debbie di okofa Grammy ho na say watwere I was at the Grammys as an achievement. The only nomination Grammys the any achievement.
Well, grounds over the course of this stage achievement.
I am saying this to say you were artists call other platforms call outside. So Sebana outside awards were these artists able to win in those where they think they went to represent Ghana? Omu wini awards bi na ye hu awards bi a aba artists no call you know omu wini awards bi sana. That is where the terrain is. And if you are not recognized there, na ye ba Ghana hanu ba awards. Let's concentrate on the effect of the Ghanaian artists in the Ghanaian environment.
Okay.
So I am saying this. Na me mo bi ati asese say ka say artists bi aba. Na the year na be 2024. Wa born home modern. The external factors no may count but not necessarily the basis.
Okay.
Because the audience appeal no ye dey compare omumi ni no. One might have done so well, but others have done better.
Yes.
So to me,
artist of the year.
So we use the metrics, no? Edi ahwemu pa. Artists ben nine bia. Me who almost say. There be four and imagine. Because four na ye juma pa. Eba no uhwemu a eden. Paluta ka ho.
Okay.
Kwaku Smoke ka ho.
Okay.
Joe Metal ka ho.
Joe Metal.
Yes. Then if I am to have another option, another option, Meko for Black Sherif.
Black Sherif.
Yes.
Okay.
Black Sherif.
Konye.
Kwaku Smoke, Paluta, then Joe Metal.
Yemfa word marking Paluta ni nkofie.
Yemfa word Paluta
ni nkofie.
All right. I was if I call a year The Bianco best new artist first.
New artist on.
Yeah, new artist.
Artist for Fraba.
For Friday, so on so Swaba. New artist.
OF.
Lali away.
F.
Lali away.
Lola ne lali.
Ah, we mo. Yes.
Baby, I be home. Talk me no do.
Unto me do.
Say.
And
Supreme, you know.
Rashad, so I go.
Debbie say onya nomination that.
Rashad is OG.
No, like Rashad is new to the scheme.
New to the scheme, yes.
Okay, but you OG away.
So we are OG.
There is a keep Paluta with that. No, OG. So last year, no,
Rashad. Okay, now Rashad. OG, and now we knew as OG. One out here, no.
I tell no say why supporter. And the bag says Rashad so bro.
Rashad, bro.
God is the double. They come Mr. Bones, what the big queen, the big
Rashad. Oh, I am so happy for Rashad.
That means a year, you know. Pampers boy, I know I'm going to do.
Oh, are they?
Oh, I mean, Rashad the boxer, you know. And I'm so happy for him because I mean, first time on the, I mean, like when it comes to the award, and now Onya 3 nominations.
3 nominations.
Yes, because he was best new acts, best new artist. He was nominated in best collaboration, and also another one, I think 3 nominations. Onya 3 nominations. And Hip Life High Life Song of the Year. Yes, Odobi Abad now. Hip Life Song of the Year. And looking at his brand, I mean, he has been around for a while, but his collaboration with Kim Paluta also did some magic for him. And you see, not wait taking me back to the Artist of the Year conversation. Say, artists, you know, the year under review. So we use metrics about say we were his song, we was Obia Obi. But your influence to the culture. What's that make it be about Joe? Smoke, no, not about the area.
Trap now, we now, yes. Influence.
But before we say Kim Paluta, for instance, Kim Paluta's verse
and the shoot,
on a song with Rashad, and Rashad's music gave Rashad 3 nominations. So his influence to the culture the year under review.
Kim Paluta. Because on no verse kakro the man, I'm when you 3 nominations.
Kim Paluta verse on Camido's song went viral.
Fantastic.
His verse on Rashad. His verse on Eno Baroni song. Eno Baroni nomination is about 2.
Yes.
So, Osha the year under review now. His influence as an artist
on other artists.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's make us say, let's not base on your couple of tongue because 12 on the baby.
Crowd babu the year channel. You nominate 2 no yes. Elements be
your influence to the culture, the year under review 2024
should be huge.
On it, DJ Varoski, more songs.
And that song Nana fantastic song, yeah.
The year under review 2024 Kim Paluta, his influence. And he Nina Kahon and my castle over the audience appeal.
Yes.
And the popularity. And yet just limited to say one casa and now Koboha. Nina outside and will be a bobby. I will be a bo. But yen share Ghana influence to the the culture. When we talk about Ghana's music, the year under review now. Versus saying na the man for obi o krampa wo hwemu a the biggest songs na collaborated songs
and the biggest songs na
collaborated songs no obi also no nko a
Kim Paluta dey say na no nko a
Infantini
Kinata so no nko a Kim Paluta no ma e box na no nko a Smoke no nko a
no nyoma aye big na so some measure na sana you'll be able to know how effective
and then
the artist impact has been for the year under review. There no be inform me was to say obi wa upper hand than obi ada yanka so obi wa hand more for long obi wa have for long definitely you have the goodwill that carries him but the year under review a new slate 2024 features artists ni ye fire ono ankasa na nyumo release ye na ye one ho na ye ono nko a Paluta aseda ono nko a makoma ono nko a apeki ono nko a ekoye wo hwe numbers game na senesi emma no then would not compare other artists other collaborations or at the same the year that 2024 onya events boy o timinya the audience appeal no o boy event and anko for call na man for feeling amanfo nyada na na senesi tie wo hwe ni nyina Ghana perspective wo hwia wa hwe outside Ghana no so now was he able to appeal to the Ghanaian community no yes because that is the target the diaspora ni kwa Ghana for no one the Ghana events ben ye stage here Paluta Asu-B Ghana events ben ye stage here Promise Bobby Ghana events ben ye stage here ebia Kwaku Smoke Bobby what is our metrics na hwe here then no aba home grounds and anka so the same because the home and the outside and yepe obi betia popular o hana ba no ebia ye man kwama na nju kwan ebia na ono travel enima bi moa no to say your artist be on my do point be also too kwan Blacko for instance
yes
huge you know
yes
and also too kwan and not no travel issues
yes
and don't mean do kwan you know over guys and you artist of the year that be Blacko won artist of the year at that time no mean do kwan and you want to kwan it doesn't mean say onye the best in Ghana here
because I want to say best new artist in the done deal.
Oh, best new artist there. I'll talk about somebody like
Dave.
No dear.
Sharp.
Who share the influence of all these artists are? Somebody stands tall among them.
Yes.
Debbie.
No.
Debbie.
Debbie.
No.
B-Strap.
Yes. B-Strap KOTM.
Yes.
B-Strap as an artist. This very artist I'm talking about here. The year under review 2024. He has one of the biggest songs with Tulenke. And that song is one of the biggest songs in UK. One of the biggest Ghanaian songs in 2024 in UK.
Okay.
And aside, into the maker artist of the year, no, may they also influence on other people's songs. B-Strap on Tulenke with Kwaku Smoke.
Sakode Amen.
With Sakode Amen. The year under review no or Yejuma. With a Kwesi Amewuga.
Yes. Onu so be back.
And Kwesi Amewuga song when or de ba no.
The only B-Strap.
B-Strap
yeah, no say man huge. Qualifying to yeah.
And in so share mu a others no crampo no nkom no they are feeding on other people's energy. Ushema all the other songs a woman no
to be strap na and the on one energy
and as an artist to me krano I see him say senka ye consider 20 artists for the artist of the year conversation no go home
okay
his Jumo year 2024
no influence in big
and easy and our Yesu
yes
2024 or Fly Girl the original and the remix yes and the remix. And his record, I mean, the year 2024, B-Strap KOTM did amazing because on Camilo's song, that never,
yes, no, so or two verse was so.
Sakode, Amen, a couple of other things that he did, and he also played shows
yes.
in Ghana here.
Yes.
Hinterlands, no. Western, no. I say we are to say anymore.
Why people no?
Do you know, sir? I keep saying this, say those areas, you know, they pay well than most of the shows in Accra.
Yes.
Stone Boy, Sakode, Shatawale mu Bobrekum.
They pay well.
They pay well. Ko Western ho, ayi Sakure share a year to wait.
Takwa Western takwa ombo.
Ofa nkawe kwan na.
Baby ani.
Mpatuam. All of them are playing there. Ombo. Tetrem. They are, I mean, and a honor soon now, who say, when you might hit it.
A honor,
a honor who's on your mind. Maybe a young and can show the other from fooling it also. What's why hate pa go beyond Accra? and when I did a make about artists na na went to Masiana. Okay, so far artists ye come once and you know. See a castle be a stage on one an event. Ye dear metrics. I didn't make a geometric assembly. The year 2023, year come the metrics for Stoneboy. Yeah, the Accra Sports Stadium accredited me boy. But in July, geometric the one for the Accra Sports Stadium.
Oh, but to be honest, geometric, most of the things I will catch or educate it's very new to me.
Yes.
Omono aya momo mane nyese okot group bi no mate omumiem na ye hudi omoye milawons
Accra Sports Stadium ofele you omumiem Accra Sports Stadium
because it's more can you know enya fa
ofele Accra Sports Stadium but that metrics no na ye gina so de ma Stoneboy so ofele Accra Sports Stadium any other things in the artist of the year man
say Jobete unya artist of the year you won't be surprised.
Oh no but boy you must see artists ni bebre o
mo surprised.
Me very surprised. Me very surprised.
Why?
But
because you least expected him.
Exactly. And never my surprised. But don't share Juma ne dia. Why ye Juma? But enya dia.
Me suppose educate
yes. Yes, because
me Accra Stadium ofele you.
Ofele Accra Sports Stadium. Somewhere around yes. Yeah. Oh, ofele. Me kai no mu. No me ya no me Instagram ka say na enya asem keto.
Crème de la crème. Ordinateur na bas mu ina ba.
Christopher no musa akode no no why.
Omusa
akode ni geometry.
Oh no, Gina Musa. Oh yeah, you
Christopher sa akode.
See that's the thing.
It means me na ho be strap.
All right. And we am call the rap performance na.
Rap performance.
Yes, rap performance is necessary.
Yeah, in fact no enye empem some more.
Ene di wi.
Da bi enye o.
Okay.
Rap performance me na.
Rap performance.
Me na.
Eno Baroni.
Why are there?
Smoke.
One so why are there?
Holy Ghost.
Why are there?
Why
are there?
Sakode.
Yes.
Okay. Lyrical Joe.
Yes.
And Floki Stone. Ken is back. Okay. Where is Kwekuku Smoke?
Debbie.
Where?
Na adena Kwekuku Smoke afane sem.
Sakode.
Mo de Masakode na mo de mo ma.
And you see the man say what miss here them near for Kushia no VIP station. Debbie. Our
best rap performance. Me pacho yemfa category definition into so. How my technical.
Very technical.
Technical category.
Very technical.
Oh, nyabotre.
Sakode na nkasa na ene no problem. Christopher success. Because I guess what to abon name. Entina as intimi nkasa.
Na enkrofo ayi na start here na
boy anamboa.
Entina nkasa what to abon. So our general stage why endorse no what and never be home with regards to this awards and
last year came promising Sakode ya MP.
On one kasa track about 3-4 years now said that okay so the best rap performance on a solo or collaborative song is adjudged by the Academy and the board as the best word compositions.
And the Ahanamono, they've taken the public out of it because it's a technical category.
The Academy and the board. Okay.
Yes.
Or lyrical content, structure, rhymes, dexterity, and or musical presentation, reflecting the broad spectrum of rap music style and culture on a song. Commercially released in the year under review, the song may not have enjoyed commercial success, but must have good artistic value.
And your commercial success,
there be.
Okay. Pure
technical.
Very
and one thing I may say is sometimes, so one thing the category definition nasia, all the popularity contest and now here they are a bit explicit as to what actually a man will be able to be
what they are looking for.
And we share the lyrical content, the structure, the rhymes, the dexterity, this animal more and a broad spectrum of rap music style. Rap music style now because a word play, metaphors, the similes, and this animal. Best rap performance. Best rap performance. Now performance, no manual. Amazing song.
Yeah.
A banner rapper. It was in there. Kwaku Smoke, Holy Ghost. One of the popular songs of his projects.
Yeah.
And also, Ochame Kwame, no competition. Another song rap elements ni na there do. Sakode brag another dope because of the championship mixtape. You know,
yes,
it was one of the songs. Yes. 5th August, Lyrical Joe rap elements. Now Flo King is back.
King is back.
So now you can see some of the songs in there because we are not talking about popularity contest or commercial success.
There be.
So the soro no be yi the popular free.
Okay.
Because all the popularity nko be ya there e binum the popularity be twa nkrofo achi osoro.
Okay.
Anya san ka nwumbi wonu kran ka be ka se emane mbem. But nwumbi abem
because any popularity asem ne
there be. Okay. So now the broader spectrum no. Aha no obi be ka se so bi enyom no e bia say west bi wo na nhye dan koyi a the content wise no the local content people may weigh it as assemble na wo kan no na asem na kan no does it really add up say nti on the man ye technical no nti ha ye jama public na anka man for the popularity ebe vote ya ma bia so mesia na obenti because of how popular
the popular no be
nti I keep saying say about the best rap performance technical and the technicalities involved no goes beyond how popular an artist is.
Okay. Matwa say.
And yet popularity contest. A technical.
Utiri mu no de kan popularity sem na to nchen.
Say we na year no. And na yen fa nyom bebre na dey ye.
Debi. Just one.
Just one song pe. And performance can even be obi nyom mpo. Enti say sa akode ene obi ye nyom. And na sa rap no sa akode hu ni say me the all these things are wo munti me de no kwa ye betumi afa sa anwom no
na obetuma fo bi nyem de akosa
yes
oh okay
say your performance
on that song
ye ni best rapper bio let people understand this best rapper ni ho you already define that category ni da ye year flow da first and your best rapper of the year and no kwa na amount for issue like myself na me say who do we best rapper of the year na fa nyom ba ko pe and the best rapper of the year no
okay
because all prefer best rapper of the year they anka yem fan say onipa no wonwom baby a rap songs and I say rap so be 5
no
yeah because a time like yet in same time and I'm rather rap it back to back every week or the rap over no that year I'm rather winning because ye kasa rather for onyom ba ko pe bra na if compete other people with best rap performance but I'm rather nyom what they buy no and when it comes to performance, no, not embre, but the year under review, no, rapping baby, and now for you to say now, say best rapper, no, but performance is what we are talking about here. And to the one number, and to far the popular song that you know, among them, say what they to 2 other rap songs, with the elements, ya capture wahana, but the best fits the definition of a rap performance. Not their popularity. Not
the popularity.
Not the commercial success.
No.
And no na me say ujamia. Me wo bia me bia
lyrical
Joe.
Me wo nyum be mienu miensa bia me fa wo.
Why?
Me fa no competition or chame kwame. There be based on
relationship.
But these are the things that the local content, the structure, the rhymes, the dexterity, musical presentation. Musical presentation no obi betumi atwere rap bebre. No, obi betumi atwere nsem bebre, but asem no ekowie ba bia na.
Betumi say
presentation no
one nwene nyum ni ye. One nwene west no I'm about to say,
presentation, no. Most a presentation can you may have all the words in the world, but how you present it may also tell you, say, ABRC. What am I saying? So I'm just saying, say, and yet, say, we use the word place in the brain, no. But it must make sense and add up in your presentation. The pants, I bet you know, like the other rap elements that it must add up to something. Don't just put everything together and it doesn't make sense. So the musical presentation counts. Until so we are into researcher. Now so we find this in area your first be present here. Now presenting and finance doesn't really matter.
Yes. Finance. It's a presentation
and until you may have employed all the rap near only say
presentation
but how you present it must make sense.
Number one, and
let's go back there.
Sakode or Lyrical Joe or Floating Stone.
Now a song like Brag,
okay,
by Sakode has that disposition.
Okay.
You could see that he was telling something in a way, and you could see the enema or employer when it comes to the definition of rap performance.
So it has because of popularity. Say
there be rap performance.
There be no popularity in here.
Yes. Oh, now rap performance, no. Who's a me?
Okay, to me. Supremo so bien. Supremo to rap to brag, mommy. Also to mommy.
Now, rap, brag. Sa ko dey rap. I'm out to say. Aquano,
very good. And I'm going to say, by this time,
all the familiarity, all the familiarity,
recency has been the issue of this industry.
Yes.
No,
so deserve you. Not just for this because watch
out. They've been able to stand the test of time. They've been able to stand the test of time, and they have found a way to reinvent themselves in the system. Because say okay, we have failed as an industry. So be about 3 years, don't watch them go. There be
lifespan.
30 years in the game. Watch Chame Kwame. Sarkodie is getting to 15 years in the game. Engine Sunday a boy, and no man, yet so we
that was the last one, and not me.
Last one, a income.
Safatos money.
But your last one, no.
Or Perino.
Me top 3 now, Marino.
That's why we watch me. And I'm first Floating Stone count.
Debbie.
Okay.
Floating Stone, Ken is back. Come a nice song. Yeah, but Bia won't come up. But se me yet top 3 there. Hanman Fananka.
Okay.
And Jean also I share. Intime Fananka.
Intime then work on.
Me de between No Manual and Holy Ghost.
Quick smoke.
A more de mom. Because Holy Ghost has a message and it was delivered well. Other elements be between a BT smoke on that score. Other elements be I mentioned no a bit no. But the song and everything, the delivery and everything was well composed. Holy Ghost were me or that a vibe, and somebody like Baroni, No Manual typically was just to prove a point.
So he's good at the game.
He's good at the game. And see, a honor there, I mommy. But for the top 2 that I can mention there, I'll take No Competition, then Brag, then any of them can do it.
But we must go back to Paluta.
Okay.
Paluta already has said, say, or say the media, any TGMA, no, or would disrespect or say chrome artists. You have got that video, no, and now was that the notable features are 2024 or the Bible and say the programs are what cover. Tell them suppose a lecture. Joe Metamo, me and my ID, but was it what the facts are lecture me.
Okay.
Okay. And then we deal with that one too.
Nice.
All right.
But I feel say industry in 50 years now one. What I say, or be free, or see a chrome, they shouldn't just tag the person. I say, or see a chrome artist. What I say, Accra base better than how my friend Ghanaian artist. But will be for say chrome, or say chrome artist. What is that? What I say, very bad. What I say, Munis are the any first to no mama my answer VGM is nibi at the so what I say, said because you also your boy Juma pa. Juma na ABI what or say chrome ya bono. Say about yɛba Accra hanoma ebi wɔ kwa yɛm bonus how
right
boys ni bebree wɔ honoma ɔmo ɔba be Accra base a adwuma no ɔmo yɛ no oseku ɔmo yɛ half kwa ha
sure
but impact ɔmo ayɛ no wɔ ha ne what I say which means nka mo industry ni nyina treat yɛ pepepa ebi kwa yɛ no bi na be kwa kɔ feel otu on the talk mo be on the sheriff free kono wa ɔyɛ on sa Steve and so on say any Accra based artist and what I say you know I think say yenye one Ghanaian like yenye Ghanaian artist yenye industry ni nyina Ghana ni yem push sa agenda ni yenye jai say bia we free sunyani nti ase bia say kakra is on sa Steve
have now reflect well
yeah because I thought say me babia me kobia ansana
na fe na say dono
oh any meta ba because I think so my call UK 4 times now.
Okay.
4 times my call Germany, my call Italy, my call France, my call Qatar, my call
Amsterdam.
But my call my call too.
O fly business class.
Mako.
Yeah,
me da ye.
Sure cancel ye. Nancy, ye and nature say ye and casa.
Capital Y. Ye. Yeah.
Concerts and out in one ya.
That's in there.
Inti ye okay ye and I can say ye we ye pa.
Ye.
Or do my board don't so.
For terms no.
Inshana ye be.
Ko.
Jai. And that experience from someone the last time you came, you were underground for so long, was struggler, not suddenly. As a young couple, that never heard prekopeno. What as a person when the like what show no what better hotel room will be anywhere and you are alone with your thoughts.
You give thanks.
Okay.
Me, I keep praying. I keep giving thanks. You are like, thank you, God. As I say, give thanks all the time because it's a great feeling. All of it's a great feeling. I can't even words can describe it.
Okay.
It's a great feeling. Yeah.
Okay. Ebiswa Drew. So what would be? If you say you can Paluta Drew, Ebiswa ko hack system. No, why you see all these kinds of and no say like no
yes, sanity. Omo fun sa. And then the money are amazing because enwanwa. Entina and mom feeling like hey akwaji Drew. Yeah, it's enwanwa enyankopon.
Okay.
Enyankopon.
Ena makoma no ekwe ni ehwe ni mu a ena finally for the papping e buy beginning no ebi so enye de emfa and say all kinds of comments be brief
first day na agenda for
na wo gidi wo msadwe no befa
wo gidi wo ntini ya de baba abon say you need gidi wo man kan fam
in other now friend na for the papa one friend na pick
okay anyum ne de ye no ye nim say aha no mbefe ana say aha na omode beto so what is say aha nti no I think say eba anyanyum we pe na enya sa line no I think say anyum bi wo eba na enya ne title no omode friend no not as a hand, you know. We shall be a part of sa.
Okay. But suddenly I'm come by a G boom prekopeno. Once when it take sometime. Was there any point at the beginning now when it's okay, ebia emphaso it's going to be one of those songs, no?
Almost start say almost cash and you say a agenda. Sorry, I say a agenda. Me I know my people. Sorry, I say so I pull him down syndrome no. I say we know. So as or pese okọ ani bara pese obekọ ani achen no what I say and the way anyum ni city na apeke once a time na say apeke me I've been there before. I've been square one like what I say down before and the whole na me share no obebo ade na apeke a kire me a me power ni do what I say MPK but me no apeke ama me me to me nyuma e bia won relate what I say because when this year what to kwan we nyina What did I say? What's about delay shows twice? I
did not pick it.
I pick it. Onyom, Asada everywhere. Makuma. Asada, I think Asada recently, I checked it with like 20 million. Ghana, yes, your population, yes, and you mean your 20 million streams. Oh, just one platform. What did I say? Makuma everywhere. My to crime, Magia Awards.
What's the diamond chain?
And you, and you men are person. Oh, officer me to your bay.
I did not pick it.
I pick it. Oh, Ochina Bino, yeah, Baba too. And your phobia, no one will be related.
Only MPP could now stay so perform mount. Na Asada na Makuma.
Asada.
We a member.
Menya member.
Onye member. Who your mama wa?
Dabi o menya member.
Onye MPP ni.
Dabi.
O guitar card.
Dabi.
O
Ghana card.
O ko giska keke.
Sika je de once one nanti so kwa giska. So one say
you invite Duma.
You invite wa obeko.
Okay.
What I say? So invite him aba.
Okay.
Obema biska minji.
Mema obeji. It's omu invite o kwe as a musician.
And I don't know, you don't go say I say what's it called? Me coming up. Me na me call online, me call YouTube, go to pack footages. Me call Michael Jackson. Me who say many officials like me call me what me be wo ma yeah recording the way back. Na me kind of one side verse him say you cruising big cars, meeting officials like I dey me pese e ba ma brabum.
Okay.
Me ma political party in fam me come me dey show. Vice president na frame me. Enye NPP for na frame me say Brana any emerging
now vice president fell so fell on party grounds almost say MPP color so there's something to me
Paluta I pick it afu also Kim Paluta to Mrs. was on bebre so Mr. Bones no me ya so no me ya still na I pick it pa but Mr. Bones yen twaso say ya bia artist of the year right ya best rap performance ya popular song of the year and ya new artist of the year right and if na best had mafa me cry the naka me share sa category hip hop hip life artist of the year quickly and then ka won chawo so we ye ho adwuma kakra ma hip hop hip life artist of the year because no me wo yi bi wo ho asem ko for hwe koku smoke too much but me hu ni sa how and na David ato so ama no
I want say with the artists in question here no ahano enye hip hop nkwa
yes
and enye hip life nkwa but oma major omo nya ha e wa ha ni and wo hwemu a ahano mo emodin we hear the likes of Kim Paluta we hear Kwaku Smoke we hear Black Sherif enye easy competition and you know the artists
yes
so anybody who actually wins this category would also have something to do with CBS unya nomination in the Artist of the Year conversation. Okay. I say any artist are there. So I know you're very dicey.
Now boys in the big kind street and also say so category a category a bit me the beef about potential beef.
What didn't you?
For didn't cause so. You name himself Kwaku Smoke akasa. Wakasa say nomination be when you deserve it. When you artist of the year deserve it because he feels why you juma. Which and you say he feels why you juma. I just say you don't want to be sincere with yourself. Sounds like Kim Paluta's wedding come over brave. So we know say Kim Paluta's why you juma. In the CA, Mr. Bones. But Kim Paluta ko wini and I say Kwaku Smoke ko wini. No omo me no nyina so say omo nye artist a omo kan sem show omo yam. Now ne ba ko kodi nkomo na say o ka say o na nje say we akọ wini pe a potential beef ni eteso no. Ye ba ko resurrect Kim Paluta e rap no e woni mu no side about.
Yenko the artist categories now.
Okay.
Now let's look at the definition for the best hip life or hip hop artist
of the year. Best hip life hip hop artist of the year. Dave Oshishama in
the best hip life or hip hop artist is adjudged by the board. No, by the academy, the board, and then the general public. The best hip life or hip hop artists are judged by the academy, the board, and the general public.
Okay.
3 groups ni na harmo nya technical open artist category ni. as the artist with the highest audience appeal and popularity in the hip life / hip hop music genre.
Exactly.
The artist must have commercially released a hip life or hip hop hit single, EP, or an album during the year under review.
Beautiful.
Okay. So, okay, sir, in some of the things are not omode edi artists be free, baby.
Yeah.
Conversation about no. They me pesa deal with that's not many year be. Technically, there are people who may be there as artists.
Yes.
But they be omuni songs. But songs are considered in the hip life or hip hop song category. Dave, let's go to the hip hop then hip life song category.
Yes. Now Emma when make it more sense.
What's the best hip hop songs?
Yeah.
Ahana mono. And you better waha.
Princess Joy B.
Joy B enim.
Yes.
As an artist.
Holy Ghost Kweku Smoke. Yes.
As an artist. Okay.
Our Yusufo.
Kwa any
Kilos Milos.
Black Sheriff as an artist.
Yes, Sarkodie
as an artist.
And a flag your beast
trap as an artist. So let's go back
to the hip life song on some.
Hip life song.
Soja
Okay.
Go, Soja
When
come.
Waha.
Soja go, Soja come. Eno Baroni.
Me show be Waha. No.
It's Eno Baroni, but featuring King Paluta.
King Paluta.
Okay, so Blacko on us
Blacko Waha.
These traps are heavy. Only to link it there. Or channel coming.
So ahana mono song no ntino be strap wom,
yes.
But the main act is Tulenke.
Tulenke, yes.
Okay, let's move on.
Ochame kwame nim.
Yeah. Sakode so the no senewaha.
Yes.
Enti Sakode release hip life song.
Yes. Yes.
Black Sheriff release hip life song.
Hip life song, exactly.
Ochame kwame release hip life song.
Hip life song, yes.
Local Joe hip life song.
Yes.
But other arts so much make it cut because maybe a CD animal. And you release hip life song there. But one baha. And it doesn't mean you release hip life song.
I get it. It makes sense.
Okay. So now let's move.
Yes.
To the hip hop song, and also
hip hop song on the can't hear. Yes.
Now let's go to the hip life / hip hop
artist
definition.
Okay. The artist,
Addition
yes.
So that Obi we near there you understand.
You understand where so
the best hip life / hip hop artist is your favorite.
So the best hip hop artist is the artist adjudged by the Academy 1, the board 2, and the general public as the artist with the highest audience appeal and popularity in the hip hop music genre. The artist must have commercially released a hip hop hit single, EP, album during the year under review.
Okay. And it's a obi album na hip life for some part. He actually qualifies. So this one or his single be able qualified. It goes on EP. So it is telling us that now every artist in there qualifies to be in there.
Yes.
You may not have won in song categories, but you can win in artist categories.
Yes.
So Yanamaka said this is the line. With artists, with songs, they are different.
Yes.
And who in there, and I will share the year under review, who can hip life and hip hop album deserves to be in there.
Now it makes sense. But okay, so make
highest audience appeal and popularity. This contest, who say idea bia with artists bia no, the highest audience appeal.
Yes.
And the popularity.
Because
the artist is different from the song.
The song, yes.
Ningina.
It is a major three. Once again, measure King Paluta, measure Blacko, no matter Kweku Smoke. Yes.
Okay.
Major are training. But then, so also I may go back to the category definition. I'm basing what the meaning. Say be a fair idea on one. The very first part now, adjudged by the academy, the board, and then the general public. Unim ratio, say this here.
I think 30, 40.
30, 40. In the audience, in a bigger way. General public in a bigger way.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I general public voting. Like that has been the pattern. 30, 30, 40. Yes.
Oh, okay.
In the past, 2020 60 to the general public.
All right. Since the next category, Mr. Bones, meaning category be interesting now episode be mine.
Gospel, the best gospel artist.
The best gospel artist. Best gospel artist. Dave, we already know me actually. Unse eno na you say traditional then contemporary.
I don't know with the song. No?
Okay, with the song. Okay, so the best
the
gospel artist.
Almost two.
All right. So the best gospel artist, we have PSC Esther, Joe Metal, Empress Gifty, Dinah Hamilton, Team Eternity Ghana, MOG Music.
Yes, and just as I mentioned, gospel, we don't pay much attention to them. And
Yes.
But share what Dinah, MOG, and Joe Metal did the year under review. My brother, and it doesn't come.
And again, we are not talking about the song.
No, we are not talking about.
We are talking about the artist. To share artists and the Juma or platforms of free.
One of the biggest things.
Influencer when your culture and also.
May I'll tell you, Joe Metal stands tall.
Okay.
To have make it to the Artist of the Year conversation tells you that he will definitely win the Artist of the Year when it comes to gospel. Because the year under review, and I'm able to Joe Metal and him also. And you will cry, I mean, and I mean, and not yet. And no specifically,
yes.
But Joe Metal, one of the metrics that was used in measuring the successes of Stonebwoy in the year 2023, to have won the Artist of the Year in 2024, a year, filling of the Accra Sports Stadium. But Joe Metal did say, in Accra Sports Stadium, Joe Metal fell in 2024.
Yes.
With the praise reloaded. Aside that, with our gospel space, almost boy events. I keep asking this question: how many artists can stage shows, their own shows beyond Accra? Even talk about all the artists that you know that find themselves in that same category.
Yes, category, no.
Outside Accra, most of them it's easy for them, and that they wait even till December. But gospel artists don't wait even till December.
Yes.
Almost a creative month. Then hype it and do it better.
Yeah.
Joe Metal is MOG is already done with 3 shows in Ghana here. He did Accra, he did Kumasi, he did another one. Dinah did Sunyani, Kumasi, Accra. Joe Metal. Enchebi Oba. So no praise reloaded started from June, July.
Yes.
In Tobabi. We are waiting. So I could tell for the gospel artist of the year there. I know it's between MOG, Joe Metal, then Dinah.
Wow.
Dinah Joe Metal.
Wow.
Their influence, the year under review, everything. Yes.
Massive.
I know.
It's almost disappointed. Yes, I want to come here.
Empress Gifty got into the conversation.
She tried, yeah.
But my in the buy no near that slow down.
Kakra. Yes. Okay.
And we are talking about an artist conversation here. It's not just about
a song. All right. So it makes sense. See, you better write for you, Mr. Bones.
Maybe let's look at the album of the year.
Album of the year.
Which is
album of the year. And also very, very interesting. Yes.
Now, technicality be it's a who be here say you be album
of the year.
Album of the year.
Okay.
Album of the year. A more than there, but technicalities be microphone be. Obi album I qualify or but there technicalities kakra. So David, the definition it to my
it's a lot. Anthony Ababebubo, no. Okay, you can share the category definition for album EP of the year.
Album of the year, no.
Yes.
And the Tosomi and
album of the year.
Album of the I'll say album or EP.
Yes, album EP of the year. So album or EP of the year is the body of work adjudged by the Academy and Board as the most outstanding compilation, either by the number of his songs and or quality of production, commercially released in the year under review. Internal.
So,
yes.
Most outstanding compilation. And why either by the number of his songs.
Yes.
And or
yeah.
it means his songs.
Obetimi so nya quality of production. No obetimi so nya nimi.
Both.
Okay.
Enti se end no ho dia. Se wonya hit songs nko a na se obi wo hit songs with quality production so obetimi eliminate.
Yes. I understand.
And now wonya hit songs nko a ana wonya quality of productions nko a na woni hit songs a.
No so nipa na betimi ya be na upper edge, yeah.
So they are both. Standing and answer standing tall. Now, Yanko, those who made the list.
All right. So now let's go back to right.
Beautiful year.
Yes. So Kweku Jesus.
Kwaku Smoke.
Give time some time.
Oh, amazing his songs on it.
Yes. Kim Paluta.
I make a
Kweku Smoke. Okay, yes.
Kwaku Jesus.
Album, yes.
I see a come up. Or some hit songs. Yes. Or some hit songs on it. And when we talk about hit songs, then talk about quality of productions. And no technicalities will come into it. That's why these if you want my technical, you also a technical in general.
I know his songs and they are quite easy as a bit me but production wise and they are a bit of technicalities and all that.
So commercially means that it must be everywhere, it must be known, and people must vibe with it. And
exactly.
Now, let's get to the next. Give time some time. Kim Paluta. Arguably has about 3 his songs on it.
Yes.
Aseda, Makoma, then Apeke.
Yeah.
Give time some time. Production wise, things will go into it.
Yes.
And that's the thing. And moving
the
on
next one.
to
Up and Running
by Stonebwoy.
Yes.
Hates. JJJ. That's some but we share metrics, no?
Yeah.
I match to the popularity of other songs now.
Okay.
But be a quality productions will help you.
Of course,
and the memories was of this body of work as well. Spice, like Jiggle and Wine, no?
Yes.
No, because
fine.
And all the explicit content baby yi eliminate BDR then obviously like Jiggle and Wine too also has a bit of explicit in there. So Kwaku Smoke also be other things be a share and be a vulgarism more F words, you know.
Yes.
And no nafe Eddie Yibin from elimination by rough tactics and you get to. So that is the thing. Now let's move on to Kofio. A album, a lot of work went into it.
Sure.
Beautiful work. And Obi Onimnyum Biabaka say Kofio artistically has value. And about production wise. Saman and Tiama are songs that made that album. So the artistic value is in there. And everything that defines the body of work. Say first song, not definition, no. Share the artistic value. I share when you sign it. Until you know share album.
Yeah.
Until a banner album of the year conversations, I may say album of the year, no. Because I offer to say song be like Sebi and Van say what offer be to say record of the year. Record no. So be album so it be we need record of which record definition no is adjusted by the board and the academy. The academy and the board. They have more of a technical.
Yes. So
big to me the most song with the artistic song.
Yeah.
Commercial release under the year under review, and the song may not have enjoyed commercials but must have the quality productions, which means that sa niema way ebe share album ni mu bia.
Okay.
And you bet your album so and what these values, you know, but and commercially huge.
Oh.
Album so no and you be very popular.
Popular, yes.
But when you are talking about albums, we are talking about his songs. And so being his songs. No, some other songs are production quality. And what artistic value, but then commercially bigger,
okay.
it still adds to that size.
Yes.
Now, other songs categories, you need never be shame about the album, no, a solid, a artistic value, with a commercial value, a number of hits, then we are talking about that conversation. So, that's Kofi Kinata's album, no, define that thing. No. Now, testimony by Team Eternity
Ghana.
A lot of people have raised issues of copyright issues.
Yes.
With respect to Team Eternity, or more other productions, or more album, and it's a collection of existing materials. And a honor and a but lo and behold, they credited
all these people.
All those people are not involved, and it
even
means that
issues
it means that they've cleared themselves, and it is acceptable for sampling, for sampling and those kind of things. Technical, is accepted. Interpolation is but music. But interpolation, but sampling, which is accepted.
Yes.
And obi interpolation na sampling na it's not wrong.
Yeah.
To mean because a nunti no qualify. So we'll go through the right process to clear the song. It's accepted. So we can't use that thing as something against them.
Sure.
They have a beautiful album.
Exactly.
Beautiful album. And let's go in there. So
and the last album that we are looking at.
The last album.
True to Self.
True to Self by Can Promise. Now, Can Promise has a lot of songs on this project. Like they were released in 2023. But they made a list in 2024.
Yes.
Because of the album. And those songs won awards for him in 2023. Terminator.
Yes.
With Gaz, if anything, Perfect Combi.
Perfect Combi.
All of them were nominated.
With huge numbers too, yes.
In 2024, and no, a better album nehu. Our numbers na kosro, but those hits, you know, if we are reviewing, I am yet to see the outcome of how the academy and the board will weigh into that conversation. Because one, so far, a number of winning awards every Mekai. A time came, or Chame Kwame had a song that was Wara, which was on an album that got nominated.
Yes.
And that album couldn't win, though it was nominated. The following year, Wara became huge. And they filed for it. And people, no, it's off an album that was nominated. It's to me. So I'm yet to see how this year is going to be, because most of the hit songs are credited to maybe an album. Terminator will be part of it. And you know, capture for 2024.
Okay.
And as it be year album listing, because it has always been awarded.
Awarded, yes. Okay.
Perfect Combi got nomination and to those technicalities, you know, are we going to separate it from the album? But because I know it's part of the album.
It's part of the album.
Yes. Hits, but hits under which year bracket? And yes, Ubet in your hits, Ubet your shots, 5 years, or compile 5 years, and you mean I'll be winning album of the year for 2024, but Uncle now, you mean 2020 something.
Yeah.
So I think if the year under review, there should be more technicalities as to and you be one might be beyond this year. Intimimba. An album member qualifier. Yen so. And yes, idea. Can Promise also stands tall.
Okay.
With the hit songs and the quality of productions, you know. Because Can Promise the year under review released 2 albums. The True to Self and the True to Self Deluxe.
Okay.
But or the album Nankasa Nebai, which has other I know as what the pa.
That's what there. And but we try to go so says a mad love so we and name the pa.
And quality productions, but hits wise, you know, and American. Hits wise and the Ushemua. Na say nye Terminator and other things now they be back competition anymore. Hit wise and the year under review.
No,
a bit technical.
You say if you are saying fan Adam Beko, now for me who also a champion for being think me be a Beko. Not quickly match your maba na.
Yeah, dear. Baby among for so share any moon. A producer of the year.
Producer of the year.
and audio engineer of the year.
All right. In Tanzania, I share no. Mamencha Remy Spices. Remy Spices, I was for when him say remedy a median no a de ke. It may be a person will be say you stew or your jollof or your soup. For Remy a cajon, Nebian and Muniham. Na mbwane median and yet if you fall bound, no moody dear bones and nije. Ana one e de aba and sounds need health implications basabasabia so sounds no season one say a goat say a cow say a chicken nambia wo season bia pork de wo ye bia no e Remy Spices ana wo hia e de aka ho amana ya kama pa enti no we dwama so bia be ko bia no de okọ na say wo kwa ko dibia wo to spices no aka trom say ope Remy Spices so ma foforo bia na menje da bi enya no na make a tro e Remy Spices e mediane e ye de ke Sounds on a mesanso chair a Nas Boy Enterprise. The Macacho se Kuma say, Upi POP hene, Nana POP hene the first, a Nas Boy. Modern interior decoration. The beer opesa ye what demo office for POP Juma Hubiano, a Nas Boy and the bit me ISA Jumana Mount. Or the experience from so many years. Ana eba wa ye Juma so baby bebre into no. I am my name how say be a baby I want to work into a friend I own me my debbie. Offer a Nas Boy, on any boys in the Abbey boom. Now, on my barber share, I hear you want to come at the amount. And your man air costume, I dear chan dear saying Nani and Sanosa, so on two friend or be by no barber hair amount. Never be a come. And if I Nas Boy number no, the screen, so no friend, catching say what say, no home, I dance here or GhPage now, or no mayor Juman, on the bonus or Edda from Cra. A Nas Boy, expert in modern interior decoration. Zion View Construction and Services. So for one man offer a sidama were disappointed to Majiatum. What down for now man contract and were disappointed to Majiatum. We feel for so names of property my yosa. Zion View a professional. Why you manache? Man contract no na a dino on starting free form. Unsia nkonko onye bibia amfama. Sounds na ebia na wodan na ho afrofu. So na wonhu dia wonye wohomet dabi Mazion mamehwe no nsesi ma sisi ensu kra ese tututupe Zion View Construction and Services ade ba kwa esanso ye ne se Italian graffiato pa ye ne kama opposite floor any dawo wa hwe tum se nkofo mo nsa no ofe sanso na stamp concrete for compounds on so ye ne kama ye ne neat pa enti no de Zion View number na the screen no fa two numbers ni bi abefre bia no ya ready say ye beti wasem na ya hwe ne solve problem bia e de amount Mr. Mren ma men sanso nchia best deal door to door shipping services o UK o shipping yoma e de abagana they say obring na eto atwa enyoma a wo shipping dia ba no o box so ne se de su bia friend UK ba bia obi a no ye beje pini ye beba ni aba be hwe nyoma no se de o sia pake no kra no nya ni yi a yanka se benya abotre ni ayi ni yi dia ma se de be beba be dru Ghana no na in a very good condition na bibia embreki ye bibia enso nse ye ye besa nso a sure se wonyoma nya dia ebibeira ebeba be dru Ghana nso ten sanso na wo hu nyoma bi na wo pese yanka sa ye nto ohun na ye mfamro o de frey ni ani woni ho nkomo bibi ka krebi ana obe 25 number na the screen so no na WhatsApp ye ana say o frey na ye no endi say adwuma no kama best deal door to door shipping services ye adwuma ehonte pa otwea herbal dey for otwea to so am yes so what na se check driver ni wo ye medical doctor what na se consultation why you consulting ya wo ye adwuma ya ye bi wo ye student what na se de bia na what ho na wo sisi wo ye on hwia na nye bia abusuafo sisi area drone media bro otwea herbal powder sachet what ya odi agu warm water mu kama na wa bo obi be say ma bo no guna o boy ya o bo say yes e be call within the system nim na akohohuru waste nim na chese aboa ma wangasa wade wo ho because sie eno na ade koto eno na ade sorry eno na ade ko wo nante so wo koba wo ye bibia nti ni gine wo sisi a busua wanya problem pa sanso na koko hawa e yo twa heba mo koko e hamo e disturb mo pa mu ntimi ntena se yi so the maintenance you won't say cocoa into tenacity now your problem at the amount Mr. Otwea herbal powder your number and a good screen so no so pedo do to offer ya yankasa yɛbɛtrɛ baabi a wobɛnya bi anaasɛ yankasa koraa de bɛbrɛ wɔ a yɛbɛtumi de abrɛ saa nso na wopɛ no baako mmienu wowura herbal shop bi a wobɛnya ɔtwea herbal powder na watɔ de asiesie ho ama biribiara ayɛ kama mensɛ mmerɛ koraa no ma mengye peneɛ na mentu faa na menkɔ Aslen Fashion School abusuafoɔ Aslen Fashion School you see me nua ma a moyɛ adwuma bank me nua mɛma a moyɛ adwuma bank mo a moyɛ teachers mo a mowɔ into the media fraternity baabi a wo bia no yɛde fashion school sonko koraa ɛne yɛde aba yɛnsa no adwuma ɛte yɛnsa no da hɔ ɔpɔn adwuma a wobɛtumi aba yɛwɔ morning classes yɛwɔ afternoon classes yɛwɔ evening classes pensa no adwuma bi ka wɔ adwuma no a woyɛ no ho brane training na timi pam adeɛ ne pam ne kama nneɛma bebree ne yɛyɛ suit making yɛyɛ batik tie and dye garment construction yɛyɛ design dresses bibia yɛyɛ saa nso ne yɛwɔ other courses a ebetumi aboa na abuild your capacity courses bi te sɛ branding yɛbɛtrɛ marketing nti no nyɛ sɛ wɔ pam adeɛ no saa kɛkɛ na mmom yɛbɛsa nso akyerɛkyerɛ kwan a bɛfa so a wodɔ ho bɛgyina yie na adɔ ho atoto yie sɛ de bɛyɛ a wo start sɛ wo yɛ adwuma wo yɛ adepam wo adwuma na anaasɛ wo yɛ o modeling na wankasa wo ho bɛyɛ akɔnɔ na nkɔfoɔ nso aba wa so ɛyɛ na ɔmo no aba bɛdi dwuma decoration na ɛyɛ bi nti no we di abotrefoɔ nya apprentice nsa no yɛsan so pam adeɛ wo fɛ number yi na sɛ wo get in touch a yɛbɛtumi agye wo size no measurement ni bibia ne apam adeɛ kama free Ghana ne yɛde abrɛw ɛwɔ amana no kuro bi a wɔ so bia saa nso na madɔfo ɛwɔ Ghana no yɛ ma na ɛwɔ Ghana no yɛwɔ fasefoɔ na ɛwɔ Ghana no wɔn mo ɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛfa wɔn de free Ghana ɛba abotire ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn nya nsa no dwuma nsa na wɔn aba no mo nkɔ Aslen Fashion School wɔn nkɔ yɛ 1 year course 2 year course 6 month course wɔn nkɔ build wɔn ho yie sɛ de bɛyɛ wɔn ba wɔn nso ɛmrɛ nti Aslen Fashion School yɛn nsa no te paa yɛ dwuma nso ɛfɛ 3P garlic mixture 3P garlic mixture yes immune booster men twɛn na nyare ansa mpempi ye krom ha ne yɛtwɛn ne ayare ne akwakɔ paduro but 3P garlic mixture say fire duro ye wunsuo mane nka ho mane nsiw ka mu office fa ba akusi wo bedroom fa ba akusi wo na de wo bono nkakra nkwamo na ayemre no 3P garlic mixture ebekɔ akɔ Kenya nkwamo no said ye beya yare bia free baby bow system ni bia na ebɛhyɛ ase afight why kɛse abro so wadro 3P garlic mixture odunso no hu ni ye on 3P garlic mixture won say titriti wona titriti 3P garlic mixture stroke na pese tete wono aha 3P sanso na sugar level na tesen nanu obi ka kyerem say na de adu 25 na say eh hu ya 3P garlic mixture onom ye nneoma aba fam blood pressure no so tesen 3P garlic mixture entini pebi na no menstrual pains boso meso ya ne ate wonka ni nyina 3P garlic mixture asthma for so mon try na mo ankasa mo bedi ho adanse e mam san ko Mr. Bones also the miracle producer o
yes producer of the year
na the mako
and audio engineer of the year but among frontiers say I had my technical
okay.
Technical means that the academy and the board and they decided.
Yes.
There are offer from 6 to 12 Nina technical. 6 to 12 Nina technical. 6 to 12. Best rap performance.
Best rap performance.
Best female vocal performance.
Okay.
Best male vocal performance.
Okay.
Best songwriter of the year. Best music video. And audio engineer of the year and producer of the year. These are technical categories where general public no encounter because general public yana based on popularity. But these areas what the popularity most people may have missed out.
Okay.
Because say be a best music video near Miss V.
Yes.
And you national because by be technically the award video ni and then you might hear for the best music video.
All right.
It may not have been a popular song to some audience, but does it have what it takes or TV and accessibility to the public and all that?
All right.
Streaming platforms said that they are account. Now may say producer of the year and audio engineer of the year. I know some most people are talking about it because someone say there are some names I be able up. we share the production of Kwaku Jesus.
Okay.
And they Born in Hell. We can credit about, most of the production is to iPapi.
Okay.
iPapi Kumasi.
Yes, yeah, your boy, iPapi.
Yes,
yeah.
iPapi. And also Kim Paluta, his songs.
Yes.
Production to Candy Beats.
Oh, okay.
And now Joko. Also, there are some of the productions Ebu are started. Ebu are mixing and mastering. Obi are the Nisibis about Bontain. A-Town and Nadia.
A-Town, yes.
You could see these two Q Beats. All of them are production. Obi are Bontain. Ahano. You see, the audio engineer of the year is presented to the engineer. Directly responsible for song are judged by the board and the academy as a record of the year in the year under review. In the audio engineer no, the number we need record of the year no. Sa produces automatically.
I was say
on a baby we need the audio engineer of the year.
Okay, all right.
Audio engineer of the year. And the ahano, ushemua. When record of the year
nomination. I think the first one I did, we did come out share, Yes, started program 90 quickly. You big Johnny fan,
record of the year.
Yes.
Now,
can I leave? I see. Ochenasem, Bema featuring Pa Thomas, Antiama Kofi Kenata, Falling Angel, Small God featuring Black Sheriff, and Holy Ghost, Kwaku Smoke. Fachame, Kwabna, Onu Obapa Christie.
And the audio engineer of the year, no? The Ananyumbe we need
record of the year.
No? In the year under review, no? Yes. Automatically.
On the
we need audio engineer of the year.
Fantastic.
And this Obinia we need record of the year, and who's a producer or produces our record, no?
Yeah.
And then we need audio engineer of the year.
All right.
And you had a technical and popularity contest.
Very, very technical. Matthias here.
JBA, Ubos be a producing Numbe. But send you to me and we need record of the year now. Forget it. Or come home. Once we need audio engineer of the year.
Sure.
Now to the producer of the year. He says the music producer of the year award is presented to the producer.
Yes.
Or the producers.
Yes.
Directly responsible for the most award-winning songs in the year under review.
Oh.
And the music producer of the year award has a technical.
Very technical.
And you know him most award-winning songs never had here. Song be on my night and a renew her, never knew her. And if she money and young back in 4 awards.
Okay.
And young back in 5 awards. Producer back on and a year said you money. Artists we need so many awards, but they be a production credits now come out different people because of the different songs in different categories produced by different producers.
Yes.
It is owned to me, imagine as the producer.
Matthias here.
But there could be another producer who produced for various artists. So we need awards.
Yes.
Though the same song. So the producers directly responsible for the most award-winning songs. Award-winning songs.
Okay. So in this case, producer of the year, the Bema after CI awards in area now.
And this I had a monthly and say technical.
Technical.
And most of the producer name who winning awards more automatically becomes the producer
of the year. Fantastic.
And for instance, 75 be obit say be a Candy Beats. Candy a producer be a to say or be a bad on a maximum style. But it was produced by a Joko. Then Joko none a producer Soja go Soja come. Se Joko Sanyum no or them or Yema Eno Baroni no and look win ha na ono anyum ba ko ko wini maybe at the night no ono nyum productions be bring he becomes automatically like the producer of the technical and you must understand that.
All right.
obi nyom baako pe na obi also onyum bebre to say these two brothers omombo lomo no
Kiddy.
Yeah, Kiddy nyum no
what kind of nation for?
No tough
what kind your friends are producers no?
Yes, tough and is it is it tough and something but I know Dave will help me with that omo na the ball like lomo say bia omo other productions say bia excellent by Kojo Black say no be mu and na o wini wa ha wini wa ha obi say bia craze run about asylum for Olive the Boy tough and ugly
yeah
tough and ugly and he said tough and ugly you know enya say bia omo de lomo na obi anim but bia other productions bi so your omo adea but I know they be obi anim but they won with those songs they won with lomo they won with other productions the night I quite to say the artist of the year no like this will be winning more artists more awards the night you know clinches the ultimate in the same view the producer whose songs and as we're producing more award winning songs that night you know it's not about who is popular but who won most.
So it's very technical.
Technical. That's why the general public is not part.
Nice.
In that area.
Mr. Bones, you're very sorry. Say sorry no. Then Odema Ashafone.
Yes, Ashafone tie for Miss Remo. Adie ba ko amoye mane ya reho and say how you rubbish the gospel industry. And it's a thing of great concern to me because I've seen say most of our artists, gospel artists, they put in a lot of work.
Okay.
Now, over the year 2024, how many of these artists that we are speaking highly of were able to stage their own personal shows beyond Accra?
Yeah. It's very difficult for them.
Paid for events,
oh. Yes.
And you're free ticketed event,
yeah.
GhPage played 3 major shows in Ghana here. On one case, there. That's also the back cross out to Christmas with Christmas with GhPage event or not hosted for like 7 years. Paid for 25th na Sako the boy ha.
Yes. No we so boy this guy.
Fele Accra Sports Stadium.
Sure.
Near that day and they don't wait till a hype month.
No.
December events therefore. Obi obo event December be careful. Go December already Ghana advertising that December. Obi ade but December obo event why say that you but we have event on a time and a season and you're popular but you make it. Emoji Abokumasi Abakra.
Yes.
In a time and you're popular but he has make it Dynamite Abo. Gospel Fund doesn't wait till December. And I don't know they recent in Iban because recent until we remember those things and we forget about almost starting the year. So I mean, if we are not paying attention, then we don't speak about it. If we are not paying attention to the gospel space, we shouldn't even talk about it.
Okay.
It's either we are paying attention and having the details so that we can actually speak to facts and figures than to discredit them. Anytime their names come into the conversation, there's no because that is where we are paying attention to.
Sure.
GhPage, MOG, Diana Hamilton, Team Eternity,
yes,
among others. 2024.
They worked
so hard. And Obasi Ompa, Omo Ebeka Sumunya crown for top or Omo Ankasa stage omu event okwa. So I mean Oshemwa Empress did, PSA did, Kwame Jedu did, Sandy Asari did. So we shouldn't always, I mean, trash the gospel space. They are doing amazingly well. And Omokran Ebake said artist conversation. Omombo live throughout.
Yeah.
They have a team that they work and
yes.
And almost every gospel event, some of these artists are playing. And how many gospel events do we have in a year? Can we even talk about them? We're not even talking about these. These are, and no, say minor, but minor, no audience, no, major audience.
Yes.
So I mean, the conversation must be thin, and we shouldn't just trash it. The gospel space, they are doing well, and we must pay attention or be mute about them.
Nice.
It's either you are paying attention and speaking to facts, or don't speak to crowd. Because you won't mean to tune foot to a family for any. like that's when they come into the conversation, people are and I will remember there be the you may not be paying attention to. So in 2025, may the best candidate or may the best artist who have worked so hard and has gotten the touch with the very area the event is happening in Ghana win. Because I know most of them have worked. Others have gotten the appeal elsewhere, here and there. But we've yakasa bebre. But you say artists be a juma. Everybody in the obia obia deserve it. But others have worked harder the year under review 2024 than the others.
Sure.
And I'm just hoping that as we are building up, we are waiting for the omission and the errors window, no, the outcome. Finally, we can see the way forward. The next time we'll be here, we'll take maybe artist by artist or be our statistics as we have done today, and people will be happy that the best candidate won, and Ghana is happy about it. The people's artist of the year, we've seen the conversation already. But as a man for so the issue say Anshana Obia and Niemano, the man for diabolic intent to be towards an artist or Nina Kahum, a mad near there. But I know, Sir Ghana have spoken.
Yes.
And the very verdicts of the people will be upheld.
Very well, very well. Now, Mr. Bones, Music Plus, we are the time,
Music Plus is on Mondays and Wednesdays, 5 p.m. till it's over, and on Fridays, 4 p.m. till it's over.
What's your channel, baby?
Kesben Television is on DSTV channel 364.
Nice.
Live on GoTV channel 121.
Nice.
Around the world on the internet is kesbenonline.com. And I think most of the western part of Africa.
Yes.
Digital satellite. So in Nigeria, in Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Omunya, digital satellite. So,
yes.
And also on DTV and other places.
But so popular request, no, be say Nka said they announce your intro, no. But so your intro, no, my name, who say Music Plus intro, Empire one out here. We intro, no, my area, nothing. Sorry, so.
Okay, so wonderful people of Ghana and beyond, welcome to the most vibrant airspace across the continent of Africa and beyond. This is Music Plus, the show with you in mind. And we are reaching out to the world from the third floor of the Asida House inside the Kumasi, Ghana, West Africa. Just tell a friend, tell a pal that the best show is ever all life, and they can join in, but part of the success story that we keep writing all day. It is time with your homie, your boy, your toy, who brings you nothing but joy on your TV screens. And officially, it's not also AKA. Just call me Mr. Bones, aka Mr. Incredible, SKA. Now say, and we appreciate the love and the support for allowing some space into your homes, into your offices, into your cars, wherever that you plugged in, and that's what's up right there. And sign out the name who knows. Thank you for allowing some space into your homes, into your offices, into your cars, wherever that you plugged in. And we would like to say, live long where you belong. Do no wrong as you live along. Just be strong like a nylon, please, and please don't buy like a python. Till we meet same time on your TV screens, on your radio, everywhere that you plugged in from, you like to say, it's bye-bye for now.
Vouloir, c'est pouvoir. Vous savez, Yakramo.
Me taxi driver. Na enkane na misisi. So misisi ama kame na to net twimi. Be na 3P garlic misano. Aboa me pa.
That's a miracle be wadro. Just a mafunu pra so dey sia twimi ankasa me humi esi so kasi me humi ani esi so. Obekasa dey bibi hye me so bi no. Na ye normal. Mi BP ne tinu mi tipa me sa 3 days ni. Na edona ankasa dey Nyankopon dey ayi bi ahodi chema ayi bi. Nyasa mketo ana mse we dey me fro aka so na. Me fa nhyɛ me nkwana.
Me dey abe. Fa 3 years ni. Ana asa me gina ho a me na mu se sinya se me kwa me dey ameko bi amu so much me duru. Da ba 6 years ni o. Tema, you am ye maji say and me jana. Saya le nku me preko. And 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic minister. Tema me kase Nyankopon no yam say and ya me no kase. Me ho ato me a me din wa me ntiase.
3P garlic mixture. Ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 024-89-288-24 and 020-100-002.
Spices Naima. Hello. Mama spices are ebe mama duane aye tasty, appetizing and delicious.
Spices day and no remy spices or dinner remy dependable.
Remy Spices, Remy.
Young papa, what the Remy Spices you again? Emma, what you fine. Kai say, Remy Spices, dear, so who you swear, and first spices for Frobiafra. If we say Remy Spices, dear, or dinner home. Flavors no so dear, baby. Chicken, goat, jollof, stew. Spices be our washing. Remy will be home. And for what you need, dear, and to cha. Perfect. Remy Spices, a Madriani decake. Kai say, a Diani beer the spices here, dear. For Remy Spices, Yenina.
Remy Spices, Remy.
FDA, a J. Kratoyatum.
Odofo, so per company albeit me a de ho atso so e ba no adansi ene ho dwumedie bia dia enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services e ba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie enwa ne Zion View Construction and Services e ba no dampness treatment say walls ho na cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apoto bibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View samen kan say obe apply waterproof coating e de ama external and internal walls no se ne be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina so akle e de amount e biem no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe and so no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de amount dia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na sempo no ope ne so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana anase amano no dia na ope company a ombe sofie no SSC the amount there. Me patch out for numbers we saying 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659. So we share Zion View Construction and Services BM Swa. Obetimi akọ omo website so www